Forget waiting 20 more seconds. I can't wait. What's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here. We're back. It's day number 203 last time I checked of the free to play account series Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're doing all doing spectacular. Guys, I slept. It was amazing. I slept so good. I could like feel it healing me and reviving me. I woke up at 4 a.m. to this like beautiful thunder, not in pain. It was the craziest thing. And then I went back to sleep for like 2 more hours, solid sleep. Whoa. Y'all look out, guys. I'm feeling spicy today. We're on one. What's going on? I hope you're all doing spectacular today. What's up, Frosty? What's up, Comics Talio? How you doing, guys? What's up, G Varun? How you doing? Bam Nyax in the house. What's going on, bro? What's up, INL? How you doing? KT3's here. What's going on, dude? What's up? Did I say INL? Well, I said it now. What's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Bruce Kent's here. What's going on, homie? Thanks for hanging out. Cyril's here. What's up, Cyril Angel? How you doing? Kei Kasuke's here. What's going on, dude? Good to see ya. We got Salim in the house. What's up, Salim? How are you? Bilal's here. What's going on? Sarkle's here. What's up, dude? Shavendra's in the house. Ariel's is here. Good to see y'all. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Goated's in the house. Judy, what's going on? What's up, France? Cheers to France from Oregon, USA. Hope you're doing well. Davian Chu, how you doing? All right, my friends. Agassi, what's up, dude? Let's get this thing fired up, man. We might get a P card today, y'all. It kind of like snuck up on me. We're about done with this thing. I think we might get this finished on stream here and we'll get to do our P card reroll, which I'm really excited about. I'm like about to trick myself and be like, if we do this P card reroll, this is so bad. Don't do stuff like this. I believe it's called rationalizing. If we do this P card roll and we like nail it and we get a really good roll, maybe we'll be really bad and get Ghost Rider's artifact. Shh, probably not, but I'm just saying. I'm feeling spicy. I don't know. But anyways, we should be able to get this done today. We'll see. Might be tomorrow. I don't think so. If we do Shadowlands and stuff today, we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and dive in, because we're going to have to get through a bunch of stuff to move that future pass. Let's go ahead and collect these rewards. Got the dispatch guide up. I'm sure some of you guys saw that. Woo! Excited to get that done. Turned out okay. Most of the mistakes in it were just me speaking, so I wasn't about to delay anything to fix that. So, but I think the information in the guide ended up being really good. I ended up throwing in a lot of tips you guys have given me over the last 6 months, as well as a lot of the stuff I forgot and a bunch of the advanced stuff in dispatch. I think it ended up being a decent guide. So check that out if you want to support the channel or you want to learn some more about dispatch, in case you think you got something you could learn. Threw as much as I could in there. I thought it was going to be a quick one and it ended up being 30 minutes long. No surprise there. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Oh, my shop. Don't forget your shop. What you got, shop? I think I even went in here. I just like didn't even actually look at it. No. And we're going to save our tokens. What's up? Consider saving the P card token for when Marvel Zombies gets added to the regular chest. Is that supposed to be happening? Have you heard rumors, or is there any confirmation that that's actually happening? Let me know, I know. Hey, what up, Jason Newman? How you doing? Hey, cool, man. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for checking it out, brother. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some more stuff. Yeah, it's one of those things where they just tend to like give it a year, goat. Is that what you're talking about? Like a year later, they'll add it to the normal pool. Ghost Rider card got it 1 year after release. Yep, same thing. That's interesting advice. I like that, INL. I'll consider that. I'm a little worried. We probably will see that. When was it added? Do you guys remember? I don't know. I'd have to go look. I wasn't playing when it was added. What's up, Hachi? What's up, Peter? What's up? We got Comics to Leo, but you can have another one. What's up, Comics to Leo? What up again? It probably will happen, dude. Believe it or not, because it's a really strong pattern. When they release another card, because they do this with the CTPs, guys. It's like the CTP of Conquest was not available in normal chests when I was playing before, but they add it. And then the same thing with Liberations, and then eventually it'll be the same thing with competitions. Hey, nice, man. That is really good to hear. That's what I'm hoping. Those trouble stages, man, bother people. A lot of people getting stuck. So hopefully that helps, man. All right, we got those rewards. Let's get into our alliance. Let me not scuff this. Try and get through this and actually do this. Donate here. Looks good. Check out our support. Gear up kits are tough for me right now. I wish I could help, but I'm just so low. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to request Gooks because there's a lot of requests for them, even though I need them. We'll go ahead and just request BAM. I could make all our BAM disappear right now in like one click. If we went and upgraded Storm's elite gear right now to like the max we could, which is well under 100, which is where we want to be, it would eat up like 2/3 of our BAM. So doesn't hurt to try and find a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So we are good for our purchase in the Alliance shop, which is very, very nice. Hey, that's awesome, Frosty. I love that, dude. I've been having so much fun, man. Like, this is grindy. We're doing this every day. We're playing a grindy game, but this is the least burnout I think I've ever felt on this game. Just because I look forward to doing this every day. I honestly, genuinely have fun doing with this with you guys. So thank you for making this one of the most enjoyable Marvel Future Fight experiences I've ever had. That's for sure. Hey, get out of here, you menu. All right, let's jump in the inbox. I don't think there's anything particularly juicy in here today. We'll just let them rip. Man, and my shoulder feels a lot better today, guys. Oof, it's a good one. It's a good one. Last couple nights have been rough, man. Been waking up in the middle of the night just in like excruciating pain. Hey, whoa, come on with it now. That's a big W right there, dudes. That's wild. People be like, where you get all those Urus at? I cheat. Mainly. That's the ticket. You want to just cheat. Very nice, man. It's crazy. People ask about these kind of, bear with me. People ask about a lot of these things, man. Like, I'm getting bios. This is 8 biometrics, right? That's not a lot, but it's 8 bios. And this took me next to nothing. Some gold, some dimension debris. You just got to do everything. You just got to play the game. People like knock that like it's not a strategy, but it is a strategy. You really got to just focus it up and pick up all those rewards you can. Don't like stress yourself out too much, but you know what I'm saying. If you got a couple minutes for legendary battle, screw it. Get some extra biometrics, man. We're all hurting for them. So we got another 6-star mega rank up ticket today. Beautiful. We'll take it. Nothing wrong with that, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get agent tokens out of here. I believe that means we still have 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, which is very, very nice. You love to see it. Okay. Good. We got that. We're all done. Let's get out of here. I have a question for you guys. Nice. There's a bunch of y'all in here. Thanks so much for being here and hanging out, guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's start a poll. I'm curious what you guys think. This is a weird one, but bear with me. When we're done with the live streams, I can remove the starting soon section from the VOD. It's a little bit of a chore, but not that big of a chore. But what it does is remove all the chat we do in those first 5 minutes from the VOD. And believe it or not, I'm actually conflicted about that. So I'm curious what you guys think. Should I cut the starting soon section from the VODs when I post to them after we're done with the lives, or leave it? And some people would say don't even have the starting soon section like at the beginning of the live streams, but I really like it, especially for these ones, because it gives you guys a chance to show up and be here before we get started and chit chat and get everyone in here, you know, because it takes YouTube a while to post the thumbnail and alert everybody and everything. So anyways, just let me know what you think if you want. No pressure. You don't got to say anything. I was just curious what you guys thought, if I should try and remove those if no one cares. I should have put an option of who gives a shit, pardon the language, but seriously, like, I think it's kind of a thing where like some people probably just don't care. A lot of people are like, just click where it ends in the video. It's really easy to get past. It's not like you're stuck watching it. So we'll see what you guys think, and maybe we'll adjust accordingly. It's gonna just depend on how I feel, but I'd like to know what you guys think. And then the other thing, I did pin the Twitch link up in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to jump over to Twitch and go ahead and follow, feel free, helps out a lot. If you don't, that's fine too. I just thought I'd leave it there, and I'm gonna start putting it in descriptions. And I should be live on Twitch tonight, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping to get that integrated with the Discord bot so that it alerts you guys soon, hopefully tonight. Yeah, and I'll be streaming a lot of Rivals and PoE2. And the PoE2 weekend, last announcement, and then I'll keep going. The PoE2 free weekend that's happening isn't like you can have the game for free. It is a free trial of the game. The game is a massive game. It is not like a small mobile game. It is a huge PC game. It's on console, and it will be free for the weekend on PC through Steam or their website, as well as on console. So if you want to try it, it's like a demo period, just so you know. It's like a big, big game, full release game. So no, it is not like the full game for you for free. Although the game is free. Like when it comes out, you can play the game for free. So it actually is a free game. It's just in early access, and you have to pay to play in early access. Anyways, all right, let's leave this thing moving. I'm actually surprised. That actually is interesting. Interesting. Man, you guys are great. And I like polls. They're fun. All right, let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. We got to do our GBR, dude. We got to get that solo the Faltine. We got business to take care of. We got business to take care of. What up, Arian? How you doing, man? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, about a year early. So, and it's $30 for early access, but they actually give you $30 worth of the like microtransaction currency in the game for your $30 and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you're basically paying to join the beta, essentially. Yeah, dude, sounds good, Frosty. And there are like drops and free cosmetics and stuff for watching Twitch streamers. Also, if you're into Marvel Rivals, I think there's some Twitch drops right now for Marvel Rivals, if you're into that. Just a shout out. If that's your thing. Oh, we'll start with GOAT. Today, we'll start with GOAT. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go. Yeah, Warstar Uni is the way to go right now. What's up, Free to Play Mortal? What's up, Wayne Clark? What's up, Jay? What's going on, guys? Mexen. I don't know how you say that name. MXSN. Mexen. Earl, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, let's go ahead and open this lobby up so we can get rolling here. Hey, no worries, GOAT. No worries. ABXL it up, bro. Let's go. Yeah, I thought that was kind of nice. I thought that was pretty classy that they gave you $30 worth of the currency in game for buying into the early access. They're like that, man. They're a good company. They're just weird, dude. They do weird stuff. They make decisions based. They're like old people, man. They're like me. They love Diablo 2. They make like weird decisions for their game based on like antiquated ideas, like free-to-play players get 4 stash tabs because that's what you got in Diablo 2. Well, that is not sufficient to play the game. You can manage it, but it's insane. I'm going to be doing that, by the way, for a challenge, playing the game fully free-to-play. But they offer some of the best microtransactions, I think, in any game ever. They all their microtransactions, they've like committed to all of them being both in PoE 1 and PoE 2. So if you buy a microtransaction in Path of Exile 2, that same microtransaction will show up on your Path of Exile 1 account and be equipable, which is crazy. Yeah, we picked up Black Knight, Salim. You know we picked up Black Knight. Black Knight! Yeah, loving Black Knight, man. I think that's a great pickup for free-to-plays. Love that. Definitely a type of support. Oops, that's a little more difficult for us to get. That was a weird death there. Felt like it came early and out of nowhere. Valkyrie, go! 5, 6, 1, 4, 3. I said 3, 2. Let's go. Where's that damage buff, guys? Don't make me actually do a rotation and contribute to this kill. All we've got's Valkyrie. Nice. You're welcome for the carry. Suckers. We could be. We could be doing some TBA today. Let's see how it goes. See how far we get. Like, it's always easy to do like 1 or 2 matches real quick. No problem. All right, let's slam out one more of these real quick. Right, Quag. Yeah, we'll do that, because I like Storm. Because I like Storm. Go from the bottom to the top for this one. Boom. Nice. There we go. Wow. I'll give it a shot for a while, and I'll see if it's really, really annoying. And if it's not, we'll just try it for the VODs to make them easier to watch. And I think it might be beneficial to the channel. Not so much for like you guys that are here and already supporting the channel, but onboarding new people. I think removing the starting soon splash from the streams would help new, what do you call it, channel member engagement or whatever, visitors, new folks. Yeah, maybe shorten it to a minute. It's tough because like with the VOD, you really don't, I mean, you can just jump right in. So I might just line it up right with the, yeah, yes was removed, but I just wanted the general sentiment, and it's actually more split than I thought. I thought you guys would be like, yeah, screw it, clip it out of there. But I like the chat, I'm not gonna lie. That's my main reason that I like to keep it, is I just like keeping all the good mornings and the person that was there first and like watching chat fill up. I'm a dork like that, I don't know. What can I say? I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Maybe you figured that out, I don't know. I don't know how much it comes across in the streams. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna give it a shot. Dracos, what's up, Dracos? How you doing, man? And what's up, Zero? It was weird. It's definitely different. I think YouTube actually put together a pretty good way to stream here, from what I can tell. YouTube didn't give me a lot of grief setting it up. It's pretty easy, and the way everything's integrated and the way it's laid out is really easy to work with. If we're lucky, Dracos, if we're lucky, you're having a good time being weird. That's for sure. That's all I know, man. I've always maintained that. Life's no fun without a little strange. Man, watched the new episode of Alien Earth last night, if anyone else is watching that. No spoilers, please, for those that haven't seen it, but really enjoyed that. It's a pretty heady show, so if you're looking for, like, you know, action, 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 I don't really think this is the one, but man, really enjoying it. If I was playing ZDS, I don't know. What is ZDS? Oh, Zombie Doctor Strange, duh. Chicken masala. Ooh. Nice, nice. A little bit of crock pot cooking. I'll focus up here. Help these guys out. I feel bad. I'm not doing nothing. Sitting here talking about chicken while I get carried in GBR. Man, the older I get, the more I appreciate our little crock pot, like slow cooker that we've got. No, 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 I just don't want to die. There we go. Not like last time. Not like last time. Yeah, it's strange. I think a lot of people are going to struggle with Alien Earth. Like, no spoilers, but I think some people, they're going to expect something different than what they're getting, at least from what I've seen so far. But so far, it's pretty high quality. So if it does interest you, I think it's a good show so far. Hey, thanks for the carry, guys. Appreciate you all. Oh my gosh, sleep is amazing. I feel so much better today than I have the last, like, 4 days, man. I just feel good. Ready to go. Woke up, man, recorded that video. Like, bam, bam. Oh, bang, 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 the drum. Ready to go. All right. Oh, we're working on it. We just started it, Salim. So we actually are starting the whole series. We're on like episode 2 or 3 now. I've watched like the first half of the first season, but I haven't watched it all yet. So excited to get to that. Excited to get to that. All right. Let's keep rolling, man. Quite a bit of energy there, but that's all right. Kind of a weird amount. I don't know if I'm going to save that. I might spend it off like we used to back in the day. Back in the day. Yeah, let's get these out of the way, man. Yeah, and then, oh God, don't start with that. Next thing you know, we'll be locked in the opening cutscene or whatever for Multiverse Saga. Although, didn't they add a way to skip that now or something like that? KT3, it felt so much better last night, bro. Thank you for asking. It would like the pain level was just completely different. Totally manageable last night. Way different from what I've been experiencing. So I had such a good night. I was like so happy. Woke up, that thunder was so cool, guys. It was booming thunder, and we don't get a lot of thunder where I live. Not a lot. You guys get a lot of thunderstorms? Get a lot of thunder where you're at? Man, we rarely get thunder and lightning storms here. Rarely. All right. So let's knock this down just a little bit more if we can. We can do... You just need 20 for 5, right? I never do these in chunks of 5, so I don't even like know. Get a lot of thunder and lightning, Wayne. Yeah, I love thunderstorms. Unless they're like dangerous, of course. I don't want them to get hurt, but I love the sound of thunder. Yeah, Thor was hanging out outside my window. Slapping Mjolnir on my window. Thor, get out of here. Get out of here, Thor. Go back home. Go to sleep. I've just kind of been... There's too many other things we want over Luna right now, like Echo or anybody, really. Echo's good, but not the best. There's so many things in here. She's good. She's good. Let's go with Echo. Yeah, so 20 is all we need, right? 20 boost points. Yeah, perfect. Let's do that. It'll bring our energy down. We got to do these anyways, I believe. Maybe not, but we'll get our 2 million gold as well. There we go. Now our energy is in a much better place. Boost points are all sped out. Looks good, man. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we got to get into Shadowlands, and we will today. But lest I forget, I really am trying to stay on top of doing this on stream so I can keep people doing this. This event is one of the best flashbangs, sorry, we've seen in a long, long time. It's very, very good. I'll say again, they should have just been hyping this on the live stream, man. This is what they should have been talking about, because this is amazing, guys. 100 energy every day. X-Gene Selector. 1.5 million gold every day coming out of this thing, plus the gold that you can get on the web shop, which you need to be doing, getting your loyalty points every day, plus these rewards. It's just one of those things, man. It's a massive event. Especially, it's for everybody. Man, and then the tickets, woo! The polls that I was seeing people get yesterday, that poll that we got, were just absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Just popping over to the web shop here like I do on my other monitor, since it does not look good on the display there in BlueStacks at all. Jump in here and claim my daily rewards and my loyalty points. Nice, it finally kept me logged in. Yay! Free stuff, woohoo! Another 100 energy, love it. That's what I'm looking for. And the loyalty points, there we go. Start working towards that 10 million gold, guys. All right, let's cover that back up. Don't need that until we get to ABL. Okay, let's jump into Shadowlands for a minute, man. I know this isn't like everyone's cup of tea, but I basically need to get this done. So we're gonna jump in here. I don't think we have a lot of changes to worry about. We've gotten a few tier 2s. We did take, let's see, who is it? Leader is now tier 2, which puts us in an awkward place because I don't know if there's a native tier 1 I can replace him with here. I'll try not to yap too much and keep moving here. This is fine. We'll go ahead and use him again here. Well, your live stream's live, Sanjeev. What's up, homie? Thanks for coming and hanging out. What's up, Ren? How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. The dispatch guide ain't going anywhere, brother. Thanks for your support, though. Appreciate you, homie. I had fun making that thumbnail. I like that one. Hey, Maximus, bro. Always a good time. I think I'm going to stick with the weird thumbnails for a while. Hold off on the whole AI generated big blown up my face on half of it, fade half to the back, and then the other. Just looks like everyone else's thumbnails when you do that. And I don't know that having my own flavor is doing me any favors, but I like it. So I'm going to go with it for now. So there you go. Caecilius rocks this. We're just going to let him continue to rock this. That's just fine. What did we get from the chest yesterday? Oh, Salim. I'm actually thinking about making my first short out of that pull, just because that's a good enough thing to make a short out of. We ended up pulling Crescent twice. We hit 6-star Crescent 2 times in our pull. So we got the 6-star Crescent and then 256 bios for Crescent, which is enough to take her to tier 2. So we essentially got a tier 2 Crescent. We also got a 6-star leader in our pull. And we already had 6-star leaders, so it gave us 256 leader bios, which essentially, this guy is kicking my arse, gives us a tier 2 leader as well. And we got 5-star Baron Zemo. It was an absolutely crazy pull. I saw tons of people getting just like madness pulls, man. Crazy. Who was it? Lacquered, I think is how you say his name, got like more premium characters than not. He got like 3 non-premium characters. It was insane. He pulled, what is that, 7? 7 premium characters out of that ticket. Okay. Yeah, Kahori, Jubilee, and Ghost. That's awesome. Yeah, and Kahori's good for Team Battle Arena and stuff, so another absolute W. I can't wait to see what people pull out of the like artifact chest. We just got our asses kicked. What's going on here? I don't feel like switching this around right now. I could, but you're supposed to be clearing this up pretty easy, Caecilius. What's going on here? Give one more shot and then I'm going to adjust because this is annoying. Oh, burning that P card up, man. It was really dumb. Pretty funny. Like I say, I was glad I did it on stream. Oh, it's the reflect. What am I even doing? Hello. Why is Caecilius getting... I thought those guys reflected physical damage. Am I going to go look and Caecilius is going to be a physical damage character? Oh. Excuse me? That's dumb. That's really dumb. Because he's an energy damage character, so that's really stupid. Wait, what? Am I... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong... No. I'm so confused. That's awful. Yeah, no, I saw that, guys. Yeah, I saw it on his skills. Physical damage, physical damage, physical damage, physical damage. Huh? What's up, Dr. Carpy? How you doing, man? Well, if that just ain't backwards. All right, well, let's get him out of there because that ain't gonna work. I'm like, what is happening here? Okay, geez. Let's see if we've got another good blast type to swap in his place that we weren't using. We're using Wanda. I don't think Weapon Hex is clearing anything, and I'll bet she can. Maybe not. Maybe. Let's find out. We can find out by just trying to use her. It'll tell us if we used her somewhere else. Oh boy. She might just get clapped here. Yeah, we could try Lash. That's a good one. Nice. Yeah, dude. That poll was crazy. I'm excited about the rest of this event, man. We get into artifacts and cards and all kinds of stuff, man. We're going to be seeing people posting like 3 6-star artifacts out of these polls. Not everybody, don't get me wrong, but like somebody's going to hit the jackpot. You know what I mean? Same with the cards, same with the custom gear. Weapon Hex, do your thing, baby. Do your thing. She might just rip this up first try. Granted, I am hitting buttons, but still, she is just cooking. Woo! Let's go. What are they called? You guys told me last time, too. Dimensional crossy over people. I can't ever remember. What are they called? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I can never remember that name, man. So weird. Yes, Gore. I didn't even think about that, Hachi. Good call. Same with the artifacts too, but I don't think that does us. Infinity warps. Thanks, dude. I know, you're great. I can never remember infinity warps for whatever reason. I don't know. But yes, that is exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, you get like pity points for like artifacts too, do you not? I don't know a ton about this. I don't spend in the shop, as you guys know. But yeah, I think you get some kind of pity system, but we won't get enough for it to really matter, I don't think. You need way more. You need like 10 pulls to get the artifact. And then we have no other way, like the P cards, if we get some tokens, we get the tokens outside of these pulls. But with the artifacts, you have to pull out of the shop. But you'll have a few of those saved up or whatever, because I don't think they reset. So, someday, if you gamble on artifacts, you'll have a head start. All right, jumping in here. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling full steam. Let's go. I was looking at, God bless you. What are you talking about, Gene Bean? I was looking at Mephisto stuff on the Googs yesterday, looking at like uniform possibilities for Mephisto, and man, it is just, it'll stump you. It's either going to be Sacha Baron Cohen, and then I wonder what they're going to do for the transformations, or there's a couple looks, but they just don't translate super well to like the game, it would seem. Like that one artist did a run where he like had Mephisto like with all these crazy, he kind of looked like Blackheart, like all these crazy dread spike things coming off his head, and he was all like fat and bloated, and it's a cool look, but it wouldn't translate to a uniform very well, so I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Not today, Hachi, but soon. We can take a look. I think we need 2 more days, probably 1 or 2 more days. Hey, Maximus, bro. What's up, bro? Later, Maximus, bro. See, that's what I wonder. Like, I doubt they would make him not a transforming unit, because that's such a cool thing about him. I'd hate to see him take that away. Would be a bummer. All right, Kang, get in there. Nice. Flame on. Sounds good to me, bro. One of these days, we're going to do tier 4 Human Torch for Enrico. One of these days. Probably not that... I'm not as particular about my tier 4s as some people. I mean, I am, but I'm also kind of not. You can probably tell from who I'm picking. Because when we're playing in the game, tier 4s are only going to get easier to make, guys. As more power creep comes into the game, tier 4s are going to become more and more available. So, like, I know that I don't have to be quite as selective about my tier 4s as people 2 years ago had to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were way more difficult to make. It took like a month plus for every tier 4. And now they're starting to kind of give us extra materials, make it a lot easier to grind these guys out. Oh, did it really? I didn't know that. I don't know much about their her new uni. That's like disappointing to hear though, because I loved that about our character. It was very unique. 1 less skill, 1 extra passive. Pretty cool. Get in there, swine. Love you too, hon. Have a good day, guys. Chrissy's going with mom, going into the cities. Woohoo! And I'm stoked I'm not going. Oh, fantastic. No cities for me. No, thank you. I'll pass. If I can. Yeah, we'll see, Hachi. I don't know. Not sure. What's up, Kevin? What's up, D-Blade? How you guys doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Push through some Shadowlands here real quick. Get our future pass progressed a little more. This does give us XP, I believe. I don't know. I'm not even checking, but I'm pretty sure we're getting FP XP. You know what I mean? Coming in hot with that tier 5 action. You guys want to see tier 5? Or would you guys rather them wait? Get more tier 4s out before they introduce tier 5? Tell you my opinion once y'all are done voting if you feel like it. If you're feeling like a vote, go for it. Obviously, it's going to depend some on, like, if you just started the game, like, tier 5 probably doesn't sound like something you really need. But, you know, interested to see. Wow, interesting. Yeah, split about down the middle. Pretty wild. I would think Anniversary, man, would be the time to introduce something like tier 5. I can't imagine doing it any other time just because that's when they get such a big burst in players. And that's what's, you know, that kind of thing's going to like hook players and keep them playing. So I would imagine you want to line it up at least with Black Friday or the Anniversary. But, oh yeah, these guys, that's funny. Robbie Reyes was like, oh wait, no, I'm actually really bad. So this worked, but I think we had to pilot. I don't know that I could claim that I do everything possible every day. I couldn't claim that, but I do a lot. I do all my dailies every day, and I do, you know, I'm saying, like, I don't do all the epic quest missions and stuff every day. Where was his, like, oh yeah, the 4 gives him barrier. Well, that's good. But the problem was the flame immunity on Ghost Rider. So I think we were using these clowns. Kind of beat him up. This is a terrible team. Terrible team. There's got to be something different we can use here. Complete the board like in Timeline Survival? Is that what you're talking about, Wayne? Or are you talking about like this? This thing? Because no, I don't do, I haven't been doing these lately. I don't do my Colossus missions and stuff, unfortunately. Someday I'll get bored enough that I start farming BIOS for his uniform out of here, maybe. Maybe. I think I might have already actually used a ticket on his uniform, because screw doing that. But yeah, do a lot. But not these, like, missions. Yeah, no, I don't do the X-Men missions anymore. I just don't find that I have the gold or want to make the cards. Like, we have 70 mythic cards right now we're just sitting on. It's just like the state of this account. I don't really need to do some of that stuff as much. Yeah, this is terrible. Universal advantage. Let's go ahead and sort with universals and see if there's someone down here we could maybe use. We were so close with Anti-Man. I think we actually tried using him. Or maybe it wasn't on this stage. Maybe we try Anti-Man here. I think he might be our dude. I also think we were using Heimdall, Clea, all these type characters like as like side units, side dish. So we could use them if they would get it done. But I'm not sure they will help. Yeah, they do give good gold, but it's just, I do some of them, man. I just don't do them all. I can't clear through them. I don't have that kind of energy. There just isn't enough energy on my account to do that. I'm not going to, I would basically have to sacrifice like a third of my rift farming and dispatch farming energy just to clear those stages out, and I don't think that's worth it. Let's see here. I'm stalling. We got to get someone in here. One of these guys maybe could do it if they were built up better, but they're not. So we are just going to try Anti-Man. If he doesn't work, we'll try something else. What is his leader? Basic attacks, yeah. Only 3 stars. I think he's just going to die, but we'll see. I do story mode ultimate every single day. Every day, story mode ultimate. He's not doing a lot of damage, and he's going to die, yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work. That ain't going to cut the mustard. What about, like, a Clea? Hey, I can see him now. Animus Blazer, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, my friend. Haha. First tier 5 should be Iron Man? God, no. Please don't. I guess you could, and then it would just be optional, whether you wanted it or not. What, the 5 is a summon, the 1's decent. She might live. She might, hey, she's got barrier and, like, damage immunity or whatever that was. Bro, Clea, OP. What's her name? Charlize Theron in the house. Cutting you down with my fancy magic. Stop hitting me, Swan. What? Oh man, summons are just so OP in this game. You can't stop my clones. There we go. Thor! Now Thor would be amazing for the first tier 5. Give me that all day long. I would love to see that. That would be amazing. Heimdall was my next go-to, Dracos. That's where I was going next. Hey, Charlie, what's going on, dude? I got you on the list, right? We were still trying to look at your account. Am I remembering that correctly? Because I think today's the day. Hey, what's up, Point? How you doing, bro? Tier 5 doesn't exist yet. It's us just being silly and thinking about what's coming in the future. I don't know what it would mean if you're asking like what that would even look like in the game. I have no idea. You can't really add another ability to the rotation, I feel like, so I don't know if it's another passive skill would be cool. Maybe some kind of visual upgrade and a passive would be neat. Don't know. But I think it's actually not, like, coming. I think we're actually not getting tier 5. Interesting. And it looks like No edged out on top with 60% of the vote there. Yes, sir, Wayne. Yes, sir. Got that this morning. First thing. I was like, we are not doing that top chat nonsense again. No, no, no. So, yeah, interesting. A lot of people no go on the tier 5s yet. Has to do, of course, like I said, a lot of new players, of course, aren't ready for tier 5s and that kind of stuff. But interesting sentiment. I don't think I want to see tier 5 right now. I think the game's in a good state. I just want to see good updates, good characters. Game mode reworks are big ones, like improvements to game modes, I think are super valuable. So those improvements to ABX, ABL would be huge. That Bubba, what up, bro? Thanks for coming by the stream. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Kia. Venom in your face. I'm so poisonous. Can't stop this. That's element damage, bro. That damage ain't even basic. How you gonna stop it? How? How could you even? It's nigh impossible. Yes, sir. We definitely picked up our Black Knight yesterday. Was very fun. For me. Not very exciting to watch, I'm sure, but I was excited about getting Black Knight, so that was cool. And yeah, we went ahead and just spent the tokens. I was saying in most cases, I would have waited for the P card first, right? In case I made a mistake. Like with a lot of characters, I would like probably take the P card over, say, the Hood or something like that. Actually, I probably wouldn't because I'm psycho. But actually, well, anyways, now that they're putting characters in Dimension missions, I'd take the P card. But in this case, I was so confident that I wanted Black Knight, I would take him over a P card because he's so good for our account. We're missing supports for Hulk, so he actually ends up being a really good support for combat, male, human. Got it. And he also supports our PvP teams in Team Battle Arena, stuff like that. So very good pickup for us. Plus, just cost us next to nothing, man. A 6-star Mega Rank Up ticket, and that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, X23 is bringing us home here on this one. Ba-da-da-da. Scaling rewards. Outside of the, you mean like if you actually pushed above the final reward, like it would increase the rewards you get from the chests? Is that what you're saying? No, we won't tier 3 him, I don't think, because I don't have a Mega tier 2 ticket. to take him to tier 2, and even if I did, we've got a bunch of other people we'd take to tier 2 first, because Black Knight is so good, he put all his juicy juice on his tier 4 passive. Dude doesn't even need to be tier 2. Heyo. If he had penetration, I might consider it, but he does not. So, and even then, he's level 70 only, so he's gonna struggle in actual combat and PvP. Most likely. That's what I would assume. I would really like him to see... ABXL is really hard to rework because of how it's set up. Other people know more about this than I do. Like, what would be the appropriate way to, like, change the typings and stuff, the type requirements. But I'm going to stick by my initial thought because I actually think this is the best thing they could possibly do for that game mode. I've thought about it a bunch and I really like this solution. I think you should give players, after, let's say you need 4 tier 4s, whatever, 3 tier 4s. That's a good number. You need 3 tier 4s. Once you've gotten your first 3 tier 4s, you can change Alliance Battle Normal into Alliance Battle Plus. And it would just give you another tier of rewards. You would no longer have to run Alliance Battle Normal every day. It would give you another tier of rewards with really strict type requirements. Like speed, you know, like, let me go in here and we'll just like look at a character, right? Just to show you how specific they could be, right? You look at their tags, you could have like a male symbiote healing day, or just male symbiote even, or, you know, get into some more specific tags that really forced people to like build more specific characters for those days, really made the supports more of a struggle. Some days may not even have supports, and then offer a whole new tier of rewards that are some of the rewards that we just don't see a lot of. So like essence or artifacts, an artifact chest that maybe can't give you a 1 or a 2-star artifact, and I'll shut up. But that's what I think the best solution is, because AB normal is a joke and it is just a step that we have to get through to get to the rest of this. And it would be so cool for advanced players to be able to be switching this to a ABX mode against the Frost Beast or whatever that had really strict typing requirements but really good rewards. I think that would be neato. All right, we're moving along here a little bit. Let's keep doing that, because moving is what we need to be doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I need to be doing. All right, let's go. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, everybody slow down, slow down. Slow down. No tier 2s. We need to bring in somebody new. I don't think we're using Medusa anywhere. Apparently we are. Most of these guys are probably just going in crappy teams later. There we go. It's like, it doesn't really matter. No problem, man. The overall rewards, the base rewards every 10 levels up, and 1% to the math equation for the rewards, netting more materials. Maybe that, but also could just use an upgrade probably, if we're going to be honest. Like, some of the upgrades, like, or rewards, they just updated them too. So I don't know. ABX rewards are a little... Like, I think the early ABX rewards are fine, but the late ABX rewards should pay out a little more, right? Because they're just almost just as hard to push for as ABL rewards, in my experience. Like, you hit a gate in both of them. So, like, at a point in ABX, it's very difficult to push for. And I know the last couple rewards are good, but, like, who's pushing to that last chest besides Bob Sarge? You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. I'm gonna use Venom Eat Your Feet. How about that? He's good for that. Good for that. You don't need those to watch a live stream. Dude, Goat, I don't know who scarred you, brother. Was it Sahaj? Tell me, did he hurt you? Did Sahaj hurt you with his Venom? Somebody hurt you, bro. And they were wearing a Venom suit when they did it. Well, we love you, and we've got your back, bro. We won't let Venom hurt you. Don't worry. I just looked over. Says, "Is she buttery?" Probably. I don't know what that means, and I don't know who she is, but probably. Hey, grats on the artifact, Julianne. What was it? 4, 3, 2, 1? I'm joking. 3, 4, 5, 6. What'd you get? This is one of our weaker days, but we did get Phantom X to 6 stars. Let's go. Hopefully that makes this a little quicker. 3-star, still awesome. Extra HP, very, very nice. Little jealous, a little bit. I don't know if we'll see a Sentry artifact anytime soon. That one's going to be up to the RNG gods. So tonight, I think I'm going to be live on Twitch, and it's going to be like, I mean, I'll be playing something, and the quality should be much, much better. But I'm going to be testing things. I've got like some panels, I think they're called, some like stuff for us to mess around with while you guys are chilling in the chat, like a leaderboard. I did try to like set up a soundboard, but I probably will have to disable it. We'll see. It depends on how I set it up and if it's like the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life. But eventually we will have a soundboard, the one where you can like donate bits to play like sound effects or, you know, all that stuff. All that Twitch stuff if you want to come help me test it. I don't have an exact time that I'm going to go live, but it'll be like evening my time. So that's like going to be probably sometime between 5 and 7 p.m. Pacific. So if you're in like India, that'll be early in the morning for you, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, what up, Frost? How you doing? A little earlier than 9. 9's a bit late for me to go live because I'd like to play for a couple hours. Hey, thanks, Hachi. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. I actually watched a thing about, someone was talking about that, like making sure to respect your lurkers. Like, people forget they're there, but lurkers are really important. You don't need everyone to chat in your streams. The people that are just there watching are amazing, and you don't want to forget about them. So shout out to all you people that don't chat. I know you're there, and I appreciate you. Big time. Ha! Who was I joking around with MODOK about yesterday? Yeah, Judgment for Miles. Not a rage. Yeah, Judgment for Miles. Da, 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 da. Nice. Got some Polaris bios out of Dimension missions. Grats, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Not looking right now, Techno. It'll be at the end of the stream. We'll do a couple IDs if you're still here. And I got my new modem and router today, so I'm going to hook those up after stream. Woohoo! Hopefully that makes our internet speeds even better. Really excited about that. Yeah, as far as I know, the YouTube lives have been good. Like, I don't think we're having any disconnects, or as far as I know, any like stuttering or quality loss. Haven't heard anyone complain. I don't know if you guys are just dealing with bad quality on that end, but it looks good over here, which is nice. We were having a bunch of disconnects. If you guys remember, like back in the day, the chat would just like, or the live stream would just disconnect. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I had to learn how to live stream, it turns out. You may want to know what bitrate is if you start live streaming. Just a tip. Yeah, Lizard. Yeah, dude. Finish it up because Ultron can't. Who's the real powerhouse villain? Huh? Uh-huh. Looks like it's Lizard. Authorities? I think people like Thanos for an authority, Julianne. I think people put them on Silver Surfer, but Conquest is much better on Silver Surfer. I think Black Widow and like Spider-Man can use an authority. Kind of your like lower tier PvP characters. Yeah, Apocalypse, Doom. Good ones, Goat. Good ones. I don't think about those guys very much because I just don't even have them built and kind of out of my wheelhouse, but really good choices. Now, if I saved him, he needs to be 6 stars to use him. I checked that, I believe. I think I looked into that. He has to be. Man, we've hit so many magic and weapon hex bios on this account. It's been crazy. In dimension missions, it's nutty. We actually pulled 10 magic bios out of the final chest the other day. Can't stop getting them, man. That 3-star weapon hex is just all from weapon hex bios that we've gotten from dimension missions. We're gonna die. And then what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? And then what? Whew, that was close. What's up, Grimy Pipes? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming and chilling with us. All right, well, I could stop this at any time. I don't know. We're just cruising, man. We're just rolling, chatting. I will stop this real soon because we'll move on to something else. But I just wanted to make sure, A, I got a bunch of this done because, by the way, guys, we're getting close to that reset. You know it's coming. So I got to get my Shadowlands done and everything. And then also, because I want to get that P card today. And to do that, we got to push the Future Pass. I don't know that we needed to do this, but it should help. I hope I'm not being an idiot and like Shadowlands doesn't give you Future Pass XP, but I'm about 90% sure it does. So there you go. No, it's one of those things where like he is good in PvE, but I feel like you're not doing yourself any favors by putting a rage on him. All you're doing is making him bad in PvP. I mean, he'll still work in PvP with a rage from what I've seen. Not at high levels, though. So, there you go. And my null, for example, all I can speak to is my null, does pretty dang good in PvE, and dude's got a mighty greed. So, I don't know if I would ever put a rage on my null. I'll say ever. I wouldn't right now. What's up, Dark Gaming? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming and hanging out. It's good to see you again. Oh, stage 20? Sure, man. These guys are just tearing it up. This is going much smoother now. Like it. Good, good. I'm excited to get this Dr. Voodoo uni, man. How many of you picked it up? Here, I'm going to put up another poll. I just like polling you guys. Let's keep it up. Did you pick it up? Did you get the voodoo doo-doo? Do you get the voodoo doo-doo? Just curious who picked it up. How many people have grabbed it already? Just wondering. I know I haven't, and you know I wish I had it. That's for sure. But we can wait. We can wait. We got to be good little free-to-play boys and girls. We can wait. Nice. Nice. Couple people definitely picked it up. Very nice. The voodoo do that you do. Love Dr. Voodoo, man. Love Dr. Voodoo. Let's go. Am I an idiot? Are we getting Future Pass XP for this? Oh no, yeah, we're getting mad Future Pass XP for this. Like huge. Massive gains. Let's do a couple more then. That'll be good. Make sure we get that P card and then we can have ourselves some fun. We've also got a crescent to tier 2. We may not do that today. We're just gonna... It's a great thing to put on a thumbnail for us to do, so we'll probably save it. I was tempted to start saving for a Supa stream because we're getting really close to our tier 4 sentry. We got the P card reroll, bonus option reroll on the P card, bunch of stuff, but I think I'd kind of have to force it, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just wait and like, we may have to wait till Black Friday. Maybe we'll do one for my birthday. I don't know. We'll do another Supa stream here soon, but I don't like to try and like manufacture them unless they line up. No, the P card's not from Shadowlands. The P card is from the Future Pass. I'm just grinding Future Pass XP. And I was saying I'm just doing Shadowlands because I need to do Shadowlands. I got to get this done today, so doing it on stream is kind of a cheaty way for me to get through some of it now before I get busy. Granted, you can auto-play this part, but... Oh man, we might lose here because Ironheart is really bad in her base look. You can do it, Ironheart. You can do it. Just get Red Hulk. He's the one who's going to kill you with that ground crap. There we go. There we go. There we go. Seal the deal. Bring it home. Seal that deal. The deal is still not sealed. Okay, there we go. Whew. I ain't never seen a deal so unsealed in my whole life. More gold too. Love gold, man. Good old gold. Nice. 57%. Doing the doo-doo voodoo. Love to see it, man. I put doo-doo in there to be silly. I want to be clear that Dr. Voodoo is not doo-doo. He's very good. Very good. Cool, man. Very cool. Hope he's putting in work for you guys. I know at least one person is starting a new account and picking up Dr. Voodoo early on their account, so I'm going to be talking with them, see how that goes. Hey, Kareem. Just starting over after seeing your free-to-play videos. Hey, glad to have inspired you to try the game or start again. But yes, the game is in an entirely different state. A lot of people that come back look at the accounts they have and they're like, the first week gives me all that. Yup. They got a lot more generous, which is really nice. Like, they used to be so stingy with everything. And there's still some of that, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. In my humble opinion. God, it used to be just... We didn't have any of these shops or anything like that. Yeah, Sharon Rogers with like Dark Star armor or whatever way back in the day. Exactly, yeah, in a game this old, exactly, Pipes. Like, it honestly took them too long to get smart about it. They should have done that kind of thing earlier. Would have been wise, in my opinion, for the game. Yeah, dude. Tier 4 Voodoo. And I really think that might be one of, if not the best, like, spoiler for my video that I posted, but one of the best, if not the best, dispatch farming teams now may be Dr. Voodoo lead with Null and Thor. Absolutely cooks. You could try, like, who else? Thor, any other Universal, because Dr. Voodoo's gonna buff any other Universal character, but Thor and Null just tear it up. The Voodoo, the doo-doo dolls. I hope so, man. If it's like if everybody could just get their end of that bargain together, if Marvel could keep making good films, and if this game can really solidify some good decision making, I think there's a lot of juice left in this game. It's not too ugly. Like, a lot of the portraits and stuff really give you the feel of these characters. The new uniforms look good. You know, there's a lot to like here. I don't know, Judy. I don't know. That's a dangerous proposition. A slippery slope. I was talking about the free-to-play way yesterday, though. I was saying, like, it's kind of the only way I want to play this game these days. And it's hard. It's like a hard thing to... I don't talk about it much because I don't want to, like, tell everyone, oh, no, you shouldn't be spending on this game. If that's the way you want to play, then you should do that. And they need money, so somebody's got to spend. But this is the way for me because I enjoy all the challenges. I enjoy not being able to purchase my way through any challenge. I have to earn it all. Every character, every stage, we have to do it from scratch. And there's something about that I just think is much more rewarding, personally. Doo-doo Shark, let's go. What's up, Icon? How you doing? Yeah, that's one thing they do so well with the uniforms. The art team cooks in this game. And even with, like, the updates when everybody's really disappointed, most of the time, one thing everyone points out as still being on point is, like, the animations. And often the looks of the uniforms are very good. Don't tell which to Nadar goated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you starting trouble? Yeah. No, I mean, it would be fun, but I don't know. That's hard to say. I hate to tell anyone who's spent and has stuff like that to start over. I don't think you need to. You could try an account for fun if you wanted to, but I'd keep up your dailies on your old account. Just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case. But if you have a ton of fun, who knows, man? Maybe that's the way to go. I had an account. I've probably spent total somewhere around $500 on this game, lifetime. The first account I played was a light spending account, and I played for a couple years, so Probably ended up spending about that in like the 2.5, 3 years I played. But yeah, I just prefer to play this way. It works really well for me. Makes it fun. And then we're going to look at like Path of Exile, where I'm basically just going to be rubbing a cheese grater on my face by playing free to play. So it'll be an interesting contrast. That's for sure. Those aren't the kind of challenges I like to deal with. Basically like inventory management in this game blown up to 11. Basically it. Yeah, the visual clarity is tough. It's like a tough thing too. I think they got caught in this thing where like they wanted to scale up the animations and make them look bigger and badder, right? But by doing that, you kind of just destroy visual clarity step by step. But you kind of get used to it, I suppose. No, not yet. We have not gotten Dr. Voodoo. I'll probably wait till Black Friday for that one. I want to like splurge and buy it, but I think I might end up buying Mephisto, depending on what he looks like, how effective he is, because with Mephisto, there's a potential. We'll see. We don't even know if we're getting Mephisto. I should clarify that every time I talk about it. That is a data mine that may prove to be false or a mistake or come later. We never know. But he might be really good for me at like level 70 even, just because he's got native revive. So there's a chance, like just for stalling out in Otherworld Battle and in TBA, the new uniform and level 70 Mephisto. Level 80 would be amazing for the account. So I might jump on that and get it. Yeah, definitely in full Fisto save mode. That's what I'm talking about. No, Goat, not yet, brother. Not yet. I think I am. Aryan, the goal is to... Well, there's a couple facets of that. The goal is to stream on both. I'd love to be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I think my internet should be able to handle that now, which is awesome. And I know my computer can. Like CPU usage, I don't think is the issue. I also have an extra box, so if it was, I could actually run 2 boxes and do this with 2 computers. But anyways, one of the biggest issues is bombarding this community with Path of Exile stuff. It's not awesome. It's not awesome for them. It's okay. It doesn't hurt to like scroll past something you're not interested in, but it really affects the analytics of my channel, this channel, our channel, let's be real, in a way where I kind of have to be aware of what I'm posting. Anything Path of Exile I've put on this channel gets about 1/10 of the attention as anything Marvel Future Fight related. And that's exactly what you'd expect, you know? So I'm not sure what volume of Path of Exile streaming I'm going to do on YouTube, but I'll do some. And with this channel, though, in particular, free-to-play Old and Gray, I really want to make sure the free-to-play Marvel Future Fight live stream series and the guides for Marvel Future Fight are the main part of this channel. It's just something I'm like committed to. Marvel Future Fight did a lot for me, so I feel like the least I can do is try and keep this going. We got to pick another character here because we lost one of our goodies, and I don't think it. Oh, we got Black Knight. But he's not good in PvP or PvE, from what I understand. But he is brand new. I don't know how strong he's going to be. We got to replace leader. So let's throw Crescent in here. Perfect. Because she sucks. But she is a hero. What's up, SBG? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a bit. How are you, SBG? Thanks for coming by the stream. Or I haven't noticed you. That doesn't mean you haven't been here. Which one's that? The Crescent we pulled from the ticket yesterday, yeah. No, Black Knight we got from the event. No, I got him from the 40 tokens, Miguel, and then we just used a 6-star rank up ticket. Use Black Knight on its own if you ain't scared. I ain't scared. I don't know if I can use him on his own, because we're going to be doing like stage 30 with him, or 31 or whatever. But I ain't scared. I feel like 5k crystals a month would be bad for the free-to-play from Star Creator. That's exactly the issue, Hachi. Plus, I'm seeing like people are having issues trying to get into the Star Creator program. I think I could make another account to have the crystals get sent to, or something. Like figure out some way to make that work, but honestly, the Star Creator program doesn't like, is not good for me. It doesn't do anything good. It basically makes me beholden to some rules and gives me some crystals. But the rules aren't great. They're not rules I really want to follow. So, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I just meant, like, I read through it briefly, and basically it just puts you in a place where you're beholden to terms of service with Netmarble being a star creator, and then basically what you get in return is the crystals. And I don't. Yeah, we'd have to, like, make another account or something like that, which maybe in the future, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Like, if they promoted my videos or something, then it would be mutually beneficial, but they don't. So it's not. That's what. Just like make you guys fight a brawl to figure out whose account I'm gonna tie to the star creator thing, and then you just get the crystals. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a terrible idea. All right, so this one's good here. We use Sunspot and the lead and artifact from Satana to get this clear done. I should stop. I'm like, what am I doing, man? I'm just going through my whole Shadowlands clear here just because, I don't know. Been nice chatting, though. It's nice to be able to read chat and hang out with you guys. Icon calls dibs. Y'all are screwed. That's all there is to it. Dibs prevails. There is no power greater than the power of dibs. Oh, I've got this all messed up now because I had it on auto, but we'll be okay. This, I actually have to, like, do some degree of, it's not really trying here, but he needs to use, like, his rotation. I got to end on the 4. Let it play out. Do the 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. 4 play out. There we go. And the second one is actually where it's tricky. N.R. York. York? New York? What's going on? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Good to see you. I like your name, but I have no idea how to say it. It's got me stumped. New York? Is it New York? Because that would be good. New York. Welcome to New York City. I like that. Thanks for being here, my friend. All right. I think even with me screwing around, we got a bump of power somewhere in there. What happened? All juicy. I don't know what happened. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. Dibs is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Chrissy's pretty strong, too. So there is that. All right. We're still using... Yeah, Scream here is fine. These stages are like... You know. Juice happened. Gray juice happened. That sounds dirty. Gachi Akuta Gray? I don't know what that is, my friend. I have no idea. Is that an anime or... Dibs is sacred, Wayne. More sacred than marriage. I like it. Oh, that's funny. Good times. Don't worry, Chrissy's not here. She left. No, I haven't watched it, Icon. A new one? Nice. Chrissy watched, I know this is like old, this isn't anything new, but she watched, is it called like Demon Hunter or something like that? I just remember a guy with like a pig mask or something like that in it, and she liked that one. I remember her watching that a while back, and she was into that. Yeah. See, now we're creeping up on our tokies here. Now we're creeping up on a toke, you know what I mean? Let's keep moving here, get our world bosses done. Thanks for the patience while I do some Shadowlands. Like I said, helps to get those clears done, frees up some of my day. Who knows, maybe somebody saw something that helped them. I'm not sure, but plus I like chatting with you guys. We got Infinity Ultron today, which is that mid kind of nasty boss that is right in the middle of whether or not it's efficient to just do the boss or 35, is that what you said? 34. 34, I just use Zombie Strange because I hate this stage and I have to use somebody that gives me credit for a token anyways. Well, we'll see, Pipes. You say hypothetical. I don't know what you mean hypothetical. I don't know who brought that word into it. Just saying. So yeah, I just nuke it with Strange. It's total overkill. I don't climb to high enough. By the time we get to where I'm like finishing my climb, our tier 4s one-shot everything. So eventually this is a no-go. I'll want something better here to balance this out. But until I need Doctor Strange even remotely, I just like to use him here to punish these guys for being in my way for so long. Anyways, world boss, let's go. Double shots at life seed, worse rewards, life seed's low. Rewards are pretty damn low. I think we do some of these. At least a couple. Maybe we do like, because yeah, then it's gonna be Ultron, so that's fine. Let's do our Hulk for fun. You know I like to do my Hulk clear on World Boss Legend plus Thanos because I think it's hilarious. So let's get that in here. I don't know what leader's doing here. The bug in my face. Get out of my face, bug. You're bugging me. Get out of here. Coffee's done. R.I.P. Coffee. You were good while you lasted. Water it is. The stuff of life. God damn it, Stones. I like that, Pipes. That's a W for sure, dude. That is a W. Bro, I'm gonna smash you, and I'm sorry. I don't feel particularly bad, but just to do it live, to take your life seems terrible, but you gotta get out of my face, bro. Or I'm gonna smash you. I just want you to know that. Hey, what's up, Niaz? How you doing, man? Should have used Deadpool as a striker. You think we can get it done anyways? I think it's gonna be close. No Deadpool. Let's be real. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And we're all out of place. There we go. Wasn't even worried for a second. How can I get more Mega Tier 2 advancement tickets? Good question, my friend. That was such an ugly not rotation. Let's do this. So, we're giving them occasionally. Probably about twice, 3 times a year. They'll give us one through an event. So anniversaries, Black Friday, things like that. Ow, this hurts so bad. Whoa, and I'm stuck. Blue stacked. Blue stacked. Oh boy. What is it, 4? Where's the heal? 3? I don't remember. I should focus up. But you can also get them from Alliance Conquest chests by pushing up your contribution in Alliance Conquest. So making sure you're in an alliance that does that. And also, where else can we get them? There's one in Shadowlands you can push for, but it is just a single, like, one-time only ticket. Where else? You can get them from the token events, but it's generally not suggested by anyone to do that because there are better options. She gonna die. Like messing around with Thanos. He's like, oh yeah? Couple other spots. I'm kind of choking here, so I'm focusing up a little bit. But where else, chat? Where else can we get? What, start, Stacey? Oh, yeah, so I can go get all the contribution. I think there's 1 or 2 other spots I'm missing off the top of my head to get Mega Tier 2 advancement tickets. That's pretty close, though. With the event, Alliance Conquest, the couple we get for free every year. And then I'm not sure where else after that. Oh, if you, yeah, I was avoiding anything you pay for, but yeah, if you get the Legacy version of the Future Pass, you can get one there. For sure, good call, Goat. Shadowlands, I think, does have 2, plus the rewards repeat infinitely, so you can always get more. Nice, that big 65 life seed from Thanos. Let's go. Looking good, plus the Carbo, and we need these. That's part of why I'm into doing these World Boss Legend Plus clears. I think, yeah, you get one early and then one at like 110, Jermaine. I think that is correct. Also, what's up, Jermaine? What's up, Sean? How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. You guys are the bomb. All right, let's do another one of these. Hopefully it's easier this time. Man, that little bug is really bugging me. Ain't that crazy? Just the smallest little thing sitting right in front of my eyeballs. Trying to land on my eyeball. Oh, Storm, just tear it up. That looks good. Why not, man? Why not? What's the better option for the event quest token shop? I would stay away from the Mega Tier 2 there. There's no way for me to say a Mega Tier 2 ticket is as valuable as a P card. I just can't do it. Yeah, if your cards aren't in pretty much... The cards aren't pretty much done, I wouldn't recommend it. And if you're gonna make an exception and pick something else up, it would have to be, for me, a really big reason. Like a really big character or whatever. Why are we doing stage 1? I don't know. Should I not be? I don't know. Gosh, because I can't use my co-op skill, so I have a total handicap? Maybe that's why. Don't know. Sounds like excuses, though. Maybe we should just pop off. Controls, no controls, doesn't matter. Get it done. Oh, Storm, you're about to get your ass kicked. To get them done quick, too, Goat, is the honest answer. So I can move through these fast. I don't want to die. I want to get through this so we can do some other stuff. We got stuff to do that is fun. Like... rerolling P cards. Yeah, we can get more Conquer XP from Stage 9. I am not going to do that every day, though. I decided to let myself be free from that kind of pressure. No need. Some days I do. You know that. Some days I don't. Just depends on the day. Stage 9, man, is also not the same as Stage 1. Stage 1 is significantly easier. So there you go. This stupid fly. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just do one more Thanos because so far they're paying out really, really well. So keep paying. Looks good to me. We can get one more L take. Says the guy who surely pushes the highest level of World Boss Legend he can every day. No doubt. Sorry I can't be like you, Goat. We can't all be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. There would just simply be too many goats. Everything would get eaten. Everybody's underwear just destroyed. I hit shift twice. I better alt tab and then get back into the game to reset BlueStacks' confusion here, lest we not be able to control our character. Bam! That's the plan, Ashish. What's up, Ashish Negi? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Yeah, that's the hope. That's the plan. That's the dream. Ouch. Nice passive, no? I like that. Yeah. Here in just a minute, actually, because we should have it after we do our, like, World Boss Legend clears. Maybe one or two other things. I don't know. But we should be good to go. And I think we're re-rolling Black Panther. I'm not positive. We've got two cards, I think, that are in the sort of the same state. So one of those is all we need to know. Woo! That tore him up. Ooh, ooh, oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate. What is happening? Is that strange? My frames! Such a terrible rate. Wow. Truly crazy. There's that added level of difficulty, right? That's why we're doing stage 1. Run away! And one more. There we go. All right. Goat, you take that back. Dang, guys, what is up? Correct choice locked in. Goats, look at how wrong you were. If we had done anything besides stage 1, surely we wouldn't have gotten all this delicious life seed. I knew exactly where we were going because I knew exactly where the life seed was stashed today. Because we know that's how that works. Every morning, a life seed goblin runs around and puts life seed in certain places in World Boss Legend. And really, you got to go find it. It's not random chance. I'm just kidding. That's total BS. All right, let's do some Infinity Ultron here. Sure, stage 9. Higher if we could, please. Oh, nope, 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 nope. No one's buying Makari today. Oh, I'm like scared to clap too because of my shoulder. I don't want to like hurt myself trying to kill a fruit fly. That would probably be bad. Dude, the flies out here this year are so crazy. There's like a lot of dairy farms around where I live, and every year we have this like hatch, this like sorry, kind of gross, explosion of like house flies, like black flies. I don't know what they are, just some normal ass house flies, the ones that are really darty and zippy, that kind of hover and then zip around. And they just get everywhere, dude. And we've gotten so lucky with our house this year. We haven't had a lot inside the house, which is very, very nice. They're like everywhere outside. And fruit flies get really bad out here too. You let your house get dirty and you end up with them everywhere. And it's a real pain in the arse. What, I'm supposed to keep my house clean too? Huh, ridiculous. Who could even do such a thing? All right, looking bad, looking bad. Let's go, let's go. World Boss Ultimate, stage 99. Bro, I gotta wonder if there's like a tier 2 level 70 that can clear 99 World Boss Ultimate. I'm going with yes. I think with the right cards and everything these days, it's possible. I'm pulling that out of my butt, but that's what I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Sure, take a Baku. And sure, take even more damage. Why not? Damage is good for you. Got vitamins in it. No, don't care. I thought I used Nick Fury. I would have used Nick Fury right there, but I wasn't paying attention. Really? You think so, Goat? Or do you know so? Because I suspected. I didn't want to sound stupid and be like, you could do it with a level 60, but I wouldn't be in disbelief. I would be shocked if that was true. But, really? That's wild, man. World Boss, it's like, the only reason I have no idea, dude, is because I haven't touched World Boss Ultimate like so many people in years. And years, except for the few stages that you have to do to unlock everything else. So I've never done stage 99 of World Boss Ultimate as far as I know, because back in the day I wasn't doing that with my accounts. And yeah, since World Boss Legend came out, not a thing. Man, we killed it on the life seed today. Killed it. Awesome. Yeah, Pierce makes it a one shot. Yeah. Because there's no right, because it just cuts all defenses. So it, yeah. True damage, baby. True damage. Alrighty. There we go. Nice. Let's jump in here. I do want to peek at this. How we doing? Dudes, we're so close, guys. We're so close. Yeah, we need a couple more days. Let's be real. We need a couple more days. It could be... I don't think we're going to get that lucky with Life Seed many more times. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. But the shops are catching up. Like, if all our shops get done, ding, in time, we'll be able to just, like, collect everything we need. We already have... TBA is ready to go. Otherworld Battle's almost ripe. Timeline Battle needs to reset, but then we have enough leftover tokens for the advanced token shop to be ripe. So we'll be able to purchase from here if we get to resets in 22 hours. So we will, obviously. Don't forget to vote, guys. Don't forget your resets. That's why I'm working on Shadowlands on stream. Don't forget to vote for Timeline Battle, all that stuff. One day, 8 hours. But yeah, don't forget. It's that daily reset I was looking at. Weeklies, 1 day, 8 hours. But yeah, we're getting close. So we have the shop there, almost the shop here. We do have Team Battle Arena. I need to push in Zombie Survival, but after reset, we'll get purchases here, and then we're ready to go in the Alliance shop. So we are pretty set to go ahead and tier 4 our sentry. As soon, yeah, 1 or 2 more days, I think is all it's going to take. It just depends on what we find. Very cool. Very exciting to me. So let's go check on our future pass. See how we're doing. We need XPs. We're going to have to do some stuff. Let's do our ABXL. See where we land on our future pass. Because we can always just do a little more stuff in order to... What a weird sound. What is that? I don't know. It ain't me. Yo, what's up, Damien? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Go fight you in PvP? We could do that. Let me get through ABXL. Let's see where we're at. And I do want to try and farm up this P card. Been a while since we had one. I'm ready to try and... I mean, and we'll see. You know how P cards go. Could have a total miss on our hands, but hey. Good to hear, Damien. Good to hear, man. You made Goat lose 70 points? Good, then I'll definitely fight you. Good job. Go, leader, go, baby. Tier 2 now can't be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Add some more water. We'll get there. I love this character. I can't help it. He's just so stupid. It makes me so happy. My brain. Good one. It's a good one. Gosh, and then yeah, we get a sneak peek soon enough for the mid-month as the weekend approaches. So, what do we got? Today's Wednesday, right? So tomorrow is like filler day. We'll do our like Crescent Tier 2, do some other stuff like that, maybe some polls, I don't know. We'll figure it out for Thursday. Friday's AC, and then we get into sneak peek territory. So hopefully pretty soon here we'll have an idea of exactly what we're looking at. Who's got a kissable forehead? Not me, man. Not me. There's always a hat in the way and this giant nose. My wife can't get anywhere near this face. There's so many obstacles to run into. Look at this thing. How do you get in here? How do you... But the hat, the nose... It's impossible, bro. It's like World Kiss Legend Plus right here. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let's see here. We got... That's the right setup, I believe. I really should blow my nose, but oh well. We're just going to let it ride, man. Let it ride. Ooh, you think the next AC is the first one we lose, huh? Yeah, I actually do remember when she was PvP meta. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, too bad, because I'm taken, unfortunately. Oh, fortunately for me. Unfortunately for somebody, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Pew, pew, pew. Nice, this is the easy cancel today. Here you go, center. There you go. proc was liggity late. Whoopsies! I think we still landed that proc too. Gamora's so crazy. Okay. Like to see her get up over 10 mil if we can. I've gotten hit by so many meteors this run, it's insane. So many. Like to have the proc on the Transcendent skill, but it's okay. Don't want to delay here. That was ugly, but that's okay. We'll just let that play out and make sure we get the cancel with the 2. And unfortunately trigger our proc. And there's not a ton I can do about that except try and lean into it here. And then reline it up afterwards. There it goes. Okay. There's not much I can do about that now. I don't even think I have time to let it reset, really. We can hope that this last beatdown thing gets us up over 10 mil. That's what we care about, man. That's what matters. Gotta get that Uru. There we go. Nice, nice. Hey, Desmond! Toot toot! What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, and then, of course, last and not least, it's my girl, Stizzle. Yeah, we haven't seen old Desmond D. Whale. What's up? Boom. Kerr splash. I have no idea, Goat. No idea, brother. Whoops. Broke that in my head, but I think I almost ended up doing the right thing there, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we should line that up all right. Punch, go. 3, 5, 4, 1, go. 2, 1, he done. All right, get our Odin's Might. 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. Punch, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 1 again, and 2. One more 1 to dip, get the energy. 3, 5, 4, 0, 6, and punch. 1, 2 if we're lucky. There we go. 3, 5, 4, 1. Too far away for the 1. It's okay. We'll do a 2. A little closer. Do the 1. One more 2. Get our Odin's Might. 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. In the air. Punch. No, no punch. He jumped out of the way. Not good. Alright, we'll try and make it work. In here, get the 2. 1. Hopefully we can get up into one more big rotation here. 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. A little late, but that's okay. Punch. Dip for the 1. Where's our might? Oh, accidentally swap, which is going to kill us. Absolutely kill us. That sucks so bad. That's like bricked run right there. Fat fingered the switch. Not gonna work. What up, Chester? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Varun. What's happening? I don't remember if it was Varun or G Varun that we saw this morning, but what's up if it wasn't you? Whoa, Magic. Just shot out of that like a bullet. Where are you going? Slow down. Yes, I believe so. Significantly, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, slow down. What are you doing, Magic? Like, who's in charge? I think BlueStacks is driving. What is going on here? Settle down, bro. Not trying to autoplay ABL, thank you. God. BlueStacks, you stingy little bench. Bro. Because this got to... Okay. How did that even get turned on? Yeah, I didn't even notice that it got turned on. Not quite sure how that happened. Not sure why that exists in this game mode, to be honest. Can't even imagine what happens when you run this on Autoplay Plus. Oh boy. I actually messed that up. Let's do it proper. Let's do it the right way. You do 3, 4, 5? Weird. Because, yeah, I didn't think the Aura Walk was as effective. I thought, yeah, I don't know. All I've heard is 3 slight delay, 5, 4. That's what I've been running forever. Shoot, I could be wrong for all I know, though. What's my highest ranking character? I have no idea, Damien. No idea. Just had a feeling that was going to spawn like on the other side of the planet. And sure enough, thanks for the feeling, because that's where she ended up. All right, there we go. 1, got another Odin's Might to pick up. Wait for it and grab and cook. Punch, 1, into the 2. 3, 5, 4, 1. Get out of the way. 2, 1 again. And then hopefully we can do 2, 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. A little late still. It's always nice to get some of that damage into the bonus. Okay, grab this. It's way late on the co-op skill. Forgot to do it during the bonus, which is a bummer, but it's okay. To the tier 3 here. Oops, I shouldn't have used that. I should have saved it. It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. Lost some score though. It would have been really nice to hit that. Like to have waited on that ultimate, and then yeah, he's gonna dash out of this, which is not good. Oof, kind of a botched run here. But we're gonna let it ride. Let it ride. Should have saved that for the Odin's Might, probably. Okay, we're just gonna slam a bunch of stuff out before we grab it, and then we'll grab the last one right before this last rotation here. So just like so. And then 3, where are you going? 5, 4, 0, 6. We'll get up in there where we can hit him if we're lucky. Slam, lose all frame rate, have the game crash. And that is how you nail ADL. You're welcome. I can barely control my character, I'm not gonna lie. Like, barely control my character. It's okay. This is okay. Like to see up over 8 mil, that's very, very nice. But we can get a much higher score than that. Much higher score. I don't know anything about Storm, we'll learn her in a day or two. Sure. She's fun, man. I like playing her a lot. I like the way she weaves around. Sometimes it's annoying, but I like it. I like the way she moves, and I like her ultimate. Like the rotation into her tier 3 feels really good to me. Awesome, good enough, man. Let's see, cause you asked, where are we in here? Somewhere. Rank 8. There you go. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. And then I'm not gonna fight Charles just yet because I want to keep this rolling. That didn't give me as much as I thought. Ooh. So, where is all the Jews at? Dimension missions. Contribution rewards are big. World event is huge, but I already got into this first one. Timeline battle. What about Team Battle Arena? Team Battle Arena is a big one, but we need a lot of points, man. Yeah. Yeah, Team Battle Arena looks good. Who's rank 1 in the Alliance? Probably, I don't know, one of you guys. It looks like Nadar is number 1, if I'm looking at that correctly. All right, let's go ahead and you can't flex accounts that you didn't build, goat. Golly, bro. Come on now. Doesn't work that way. Okay, let's do some PvP really quick. You guys are great, man. All right, let's see here. Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Maybe. We might get punished here. We'll see. You never know, man. PvP on a free-to-play account is always a bit dicey. You know what I mean? I think I like this. We'll put our villain down here. This looks pretty good. We should be able to take out this Wolverine, and then we'll do that for fun because there's no way Sentry and Null are going down to these teams. Yeah, so there we go. I don't know what we're doing. Good. We're getting what we were 3-something last time. I can go check, Wayne. I don't remember where we're at. It was 3-something. Maybe. I don't. Did I put magic against Wolverine, right? Mm-hmm. He hasn't built either. That's why I was like, I think Nadar's #1 here, it looks like, from what I can tell. Yeah, we might lose this Wolverine. It's going to depend on his artifact, is what it's going to depend on. And if magic can cut through it. Nope. Yeah, we lose. Which is surprising, man. I'm actually surprised. Why did you think? Because of the extra HP? Is that why you thought we were going to lose that one, Wayne? Because normally, magic can clap Wolverine. Tier 4, no problem. Just depends on the Wolverine. That one wasn't going down. Like, not at all. It's crazy. I don't like that one very much at all. At all. That's yucky. That's yucky. That's yucky. What we got here? That's yucky. I hate Exodeaths and I hate Chavez. Exodeath's Wolverine can be so annoying. I mean, I imagine we win this here. Not gonna win that because of the resurrection. This is gonna be Sentry. 3 null clears, good for day 45. Yeah, heck yeah, man. I think so. I would definitely say that's good progress. I think people like comparing, like, if you're playing every day and you're making progress, then you're making good progress. And I think that is good progress. WOL is tier 3. Wolverine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my Wolverine? Yeah, but my magic isn't. And my Wolverine wasn't the piece that mattered there. If that makes sense. Like, my Wolverine wasn't going to kill that Wolverine. It was magic. This looks bad. I think this is an L too. Just being honest. I think we maybe win here, maybe win here. Lose here, lose here. Win here, maybe. Maybe. Could probably win here, but I don't really like it. I'm just let it run because I'm gonna learn something if I lose here, and I do that often. Like, I'm gonna try this to see if I can learn something. Yeah, we'll see if she can take the Stoom out. I don't really take the time very often to look at people's cards. I hate X of Death's Wolverine can be so nasty, so nasty. Really can. He can actually like kill Sentry. My Null is scared of him, but in that case we got him proper. Sentry typically does well against Wolverine, but he does better against the new Wolverine than X of Death's. I can never remember the difference. There's a slight difference between the two uniforms. Ooh, we're losing that. Big time. Yeah. Wow. By like a lot. I gotta fix that. I don't think that Null setup's very good. It's not even good for fighting other Nulls. It just does not. Agent Venom is so good with the chain hit reduction. It's difficult to beat. Because it's too difficult to manipulate. And yeah, that's not. I'll go show you. I don't think I would, Goated. I don't think I would get more crystals. Because I would likely run into a lot of people that are thinking the same thing. What you got, Sanjeev? Yeah, sure. Hell yeah. I'm not saying sure to be dismissive. Yeah, man, that's good progress. It's hard to quantify. It's like I'm saying, like, if you're putting in the work and you're moving forward and you're making progress, then you're doing well. It's when people slack, stop doing their dailies, stop pushing, stop thinking, how can I get to this next boss? How can I get this next tier 4? That's when you stop making progress, honestly. So as long as you're like genuinely working for it, it's, yeah, that is crazy. It's different against, or better against server. Yeah, as long as you're working, making forward progress, dude, it's good progress. I think we can take this pretty handily. There's some stuff here I don't like. I would put Sentry against this normally, but I don't think that Sentry's going to do well there, so we'll just do this for fun. I should redo this team, definitely. To actually, you know what? Sentry will probably do better here than Null. Null does not do as well with Silver Surfer in my experience as Sentry does. Hey, take it easy, Aaron. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. Really appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. And I'm just going to go through these kind of quick. Keep this moving. Down here, let's try our magic against this Wolverine. Should do okay. Null here, good. Bad, good, fine. Oh, wait, whoa. I don't know how that got like that. There we go. And they don't have debuff removal either, so I'm hoping that just kind of seals the deal for him. Nope, not yet, Frosty. I have not done any accounts. And honestly, I mainly put that in there because I told Charles I'd look at his account. So let's just finish up a couple of these. I'm trying to get that P card, man. Trying to get that P card. Yeah, but how many crystals are you getting for top 100? Like 140 or so? Oh, I don't like the way that spread out. I think we'll be all right, though. Oh, wow, that reflect cooked us so bad. Crazy. Crazy. Adam Warlock, you son of a gun! No, that was going to be an L. Adam Warlock's nasty, dude. I don't know why people were acting like he had expired before Team Battle Arena. Because before Team Battle Arena, I guess he kind of had. But, man, he's showing up for TBA, that's for sure. That is for sure. Decent idea. Might do that. Yeah, that's more what I'm used to when I put my magic against Wolverine. It's telling me it's time to restart BlueStacks. Holy smokes. We still haven't moved this forward. Wow, one more match. And then we got to do a whole other bar though, guys. So if we want to do the P card, it's going to be a minute because we got to... Actually, that's not true. Like, watch when we hit these dimension missions. Bam. Let's go. And then we collect 2 of these. Schmack. And that's a bunch more points right there. Oops. Should tip us over. And then we've just got to get through this last level here. So let's get into it. You need to play story mode? I don't think so. I don't think I'll have to. I have Shadowlands. I can just push through more Shadowlands if I want. I'd rather do that than story mode. Story mode's easy to just auto later. But for now, let me just get into some more of this, man. Here, let's do these real quick because I'm throwing this week. So it makes it really easy to just bust these out real quick. No, and we haven't done Multiverse Invasion. I was just kind of like, because I didn't want to make you guys watch the really boring stuff, you know what I mean? But like, seriously, I'm just going to do this. So it shouldn't take long. Oh, Nadia, you're so nasty. You're so nasty. Oh, what a savage. Yeah, it is good. It's just time-consuming Multiverse Invasion and very boring. Yeah, and I want to start paying more attention to adjusting my Team Battle Arena teams. Dialing those in, man. Oh, and I meant to look at the rewards. What is it, Goat, for like top 100 down low? Do you know off the top of your... Because I remember looking at that, bro, and I remember the top 100 rewards for like gold and silver not being that tempting compared to like what you get at base in Vibranium. So like the idea was if I just keep pushing in Vibranium, no, I don't want it on autoplay. Stop it. Good Lord, stop. Whew. Whew. That was close. Next thing you know, we're going to win one of these. Be terrible. It'd be terrible. The 250 for top 100? Really? That's pretty good. Just because that sounds like I just don't have time for that, frankly, is why. Maybe, but it seems like a really gnarly chore. Yeah, and because the top 150 in gold, bro, is not something I'm going to be able to sustain, I don't think. Top 100. Maybe. Maybe. But I have a feeling there's other people trying to do what you're doing that are going to be have a lot of tier 4s. So, make it difficult. Cruising through these L's, baby. Let's go. Can't stop the L train. Yeah, they're decent, but they're not as good as Timeline Battle. I mean, that's nice, but like, it's more crystals. And do you read YouTube chat? As if so, I had a question. If you don't mind answering. Nobody. What's up? Thanks for coming to the stream. I do read the chat as much as I can, and I'm happy to answer your question. What you got, bro? Well, you're just special, Goated. You've got like 3 accounts and like Santa Claus brings you a new one every year. So what do you want, bro? Get out here. The rest of us are actually playing free to play, bro. What up, Ninja? What's going on, homie? We're just farming future pass points is actually what we're doing. So that we can get a P card, brother. And we can go re-roll one of our P cards on stream. That's what we're trying to do. Blow my nose. Excuse me. Oh, did I wake you from your slumber, Gene Bean? Man, it's nasty out here. It is gray outside. Goated does the tier 4 discount every reset. Yeah. Yep. I remember those times, Kareem. Super Giant meta. You guys remember Super Giant being ripped? Gray inside, gray outside, gray everywhere. I won't even bring up that song, but you know, he lives in a gray house in a gray life. Yada yada. I was just wondering, how do you play Marvel Future Fight on PC? Do you have any videos on how to do it? No problem. Your English is great. Thank you so much. And I play on BlueStacks, specifically BlueStacks 5. And BlueStacks is just a Android emulator that you can download. With any emulator on PC, watch really close for what you're accepting when you install it. A lot of them try to install like adware and stuff, so just be careful. Say no to the things you don't need if you do go this route. But yeah, I use BlueStacks, and it works well for some people. What you talking about, Frosty? Oh, yeah, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. Just keep it up, dude. I got struggles like that I'm working on right now myself. I be slipping. I just tell myself, man, all effort is good effort, and I just keep grinding it, trying to better my habits. It's very difficult to change human habits. Difficult thing to do. And by the way, I don't hardly ever talk about this kind of stuff, but that's something I firmly believe in. If you can master the power to change your habits, not master, but even just learn the ability to change your habits, bro, it is a huge skill in life. Crazy, crazy skill. Will allow you to do things seriously that, and I mean this, that other people will struggle with their entire lives if you figure out how to do that. And it's different for every person, so I don't have, you know, the answer for everybody, but yeah, woo, that done did it. But yeah, learning how to change your habits, like really change hard ingrained habits, is a really powerful tool, in my humble opinion. It's how I quit smoking cigarettes, man. Learned how to change my habits. Oh, this doesn't look as good. Magic might lose here because of Hella. We can win here easy. We can win here easy. This is going to be no. Huh. Let's give it a shot. I think Magic can do it. I believe. My belief is probably misguided, but I believe. Let's try something fun. Let's put this guy here, that there. Do we want to do it like that, or like, you know, do this? The more, yeah, we probably do this. Like guaranteed win here, guaranteed win here. For the most part, guaranteed win. And then this is the only one that's dicey. If we lose here, we're pretty much dusted. So let's just see what happens. I've tried to do it 2 times. Once I used something, I forgot the name, and the other time I used BlueStacks, but it didn't work for me. Possibly, yeah. Try BlueStacks. So BlueStacks downloads like 2 emulators, basically. Yeah, Magic. You get BlueStacks 10 and BlueStacks 5, BlueStacks X or whatever. And I think BlueStacks X works better for like more modern mobile games, and BlueStacks 5 works better for older mobile games. Something I read. I don't know if it's true necessarily. But I use 5, and it works out okay for me. 10 does not work as well. With Nox, you can try Nox, but particularly with Nox, you need to watch what it's asking you to install. Nox is going to try to put a bunch of other programs on your computer. You just have to say no. It asks you. It says, do you want us to install this and this and this and that on your computer? No. I do not. No, thank you, if you're feeling polite. But yeah, pass on all that. Hard pass, because, yeah, like Des said, just decline everything. But Nox is also, it's one of the emulators people often use. Yeah, very common one. So if you can't get BlueStacks to work, or you just don't want to try BlueStacks again, you can go with Nox for sure. Just watch out for those additional apps. And yeah, and then there's LD Player as well, which is a similar thing as Nox, where you just want to be careful if it's asking you to install additional software. Just want to be cautious. We'll do this here, looks fine. We'll do this here, looks great. We'll do this here, looks like a W. And then the rest is juicy, good to go. And then we should be juicy, good to go here. I think we're ready for our P card reroll. I don't know if I had anything else planned today. I don't think so. We'll go do the P card and just take a look, kind of reassess. I think we got it all. Wasn't much today. Had a good time though, chilling. I got some sleep, man. Feeling good. Shoulders starting to feel better. Oh, soon enough, I'll be able to raise both my hands in the air again. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantacular. Again, we lost. Again, man. I got to put Agent Venom back in his team. Got to put Agent Venom back in there. I gots to have it, man. I gots to. He thought about doing it. He thought about getting the kill there. It was close. He chickened out in the end, but he thought about it. Me too, Goat. Me too. We can only hope, man. We can only hope. Let's see here. But I'm going to forget if I don't do this now, so let me just go ahead. We got to pull those out. Give me him. I want Agent Venom here. It just seems to be more consistent for me to have Agent Venom with him. This team is not getting much done, so I think I will steal Black Knight. Although, so here's the thing. I was wondering about this. A thing, not the thing. Here's a thing. You get... You just will. There it is. Reflect reduction here. Does it stack? That's what I do not know. Give Black Knight to null? But then I have to ditch Agent Venom. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Ninja. Yeah, my Agent Venom and Null for me cook. It just is kind of a must. No, I don't have Silver Surfer. Go, dude. Get out of here. Let me put my non-symbiotes level 5-star Silver Surfer in here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we could put Black Knight in here. What did I take out? It's just, I was curious if the reflect reduction stacks, because, guys, that's like 100% reflect reduction. So I want to say it probably doesn't. Yeah, Agent Venom's crazy, guys. The damage reduction I get from him is insane. I literally do not lose matches with my Null hardly ever with this setup. And when I switched it, I personally was experiencing losses. Thanks, INL. That's what I thought, dude. So this is just 40%, because his reflect reduction is better. So this is just 40% HP. So it almost seems like it'd be better used somewhere else, but like then it's like where? I don't have a team that's strong enough yet to use it. So then we're asking ourselves, is 40% HP for Sentry better than M'Baku? I do not think so. I do not think so. M'Baku's giving us 35% damage reduction from supervillains and 45% damage dealt to supervillains. This is just too strong to replace with 40% HP. As good as the HP is, we're just getting massive reductions here. I like this team. I like that team. These guys need something else, anything else. What can we give them? I mean, it really doesn't matter. This team is not a winning team here. Doesn't do Shuri. We could do damage to, no, because he's going to do damage to villains. So we got a hero and a villain. This team is just a mess. Seriously, it's just a mess. I'm about to give him Groot and laugh. Ghost Panther. For the flame damage received reduced by 15% with Coulson and Black Knight. Using Coulson and Black Knight here, I'm not opposed to it. I just didn't particularly like setup I had before, so I'm down to try it. I'm down to try something new. Don't get me wrong. Let's give it a shot. This is what you're talking about, right? With Coulson and Black Knight. Oh, are you talking about, I don't know. He was talking about doing it in timeline battle. Anyways, I'll stop not wasting, but we got a lot to get to, so let me just throw something in here. We'll get these guys short up. Sure, take him. It does not matter. You don't get Agent Venom anymore. He just goes into iframes. These teams are so bad that, like, I can hardly even save them. So, no worries, man. Let's just move on. Let's get our premium card so we can do our reroll, keep the stream cooking. We need, like, one more thing. Anything will do. I'm going to take care of a thing I have to do. I'm going to take care of a thing I have to do. Well, not have to, but that I choose to do. And a lot of others do not. Frosty, he's yours. You can have him as your lawyer. I think I'm going to shop around a little bit. I know why you said that, but I gotta hard disagree with you on that one. Come on. Come on. All right, let's see. That ought to do it, man. Future Pass is done. Let's get our tokens. Let's go see what P card we get. Come on with it. Let's go. The time has come. All right, 600 tokens. We've got that. Black Widow, perfect. No questions about whether or not we roll that, don't roll that. We know exactly what we're doing with that thing. Yes, sir. We're going to lock it up just out of habit. Make sure we keep that in our minds. And we are going to go straight in here and destroy it. Destroyed. We have two options where we can lock 3, roll 3 here, and one where we can lock 2, roll 3, but we risk losing Pierce. So I'm pretty sure this is the one right here. We lock crit rate, phys attack, max HP, roll the rest. Other option is all basics, attack speed, ignore defense, roll the rest. And they're actually kind of equivalent. There's no reason, I guess, that this one... Like, we could roll Luna. Luna's the better card. Let me see. No, that's right. I wanted to do this one specifically because we can still roll ignore defense here. And our account would benefit greatly from rolling ignore defense here. And on this card, we are not rolling into any stats that we need. So I wanted to start here because we have an opportunity to actually make gains off the stats we're rolling. Crit damage would be very nice, obviously. Yeah, I think this is the one. Why White Fox, Wayne? What you talking about? Why would I do White Fox? That is a bad idea. Why do you want me to do White Fox? Because it's cheaper? What up, Z-Fandom? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming to the stream, my friend. Just because it's cheaper, I assume. I don't like doing this because I can lose Pierce, brother. Why do I want to risk losing Pierce? Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. That's a bad idea. I've had enough of that. I ain't trying. I'm probably going to re-roll this card around Black Friday. We're going to take a couple rolls at a lot of these cards. But for now, I like these two because I don't risk losing Pierce. I got nothing to lose here, everything to gain. Thanks, Charles. It's pretty good, man. Definitely some serious losses in certain places, but it's mattered where it counts. Not for me, man. I'm not gonna reroll energy attack. Hell no. Desmond, hell no. As a free-to-play player, rerolling for all basic attack. Ay. Someday, maybe. Doubt it. Yeah, you say you will get a blue until I don't. It's gonna be like Jermaine with do 10%. And it doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Why? Yeah, I don't want to risk losing Pierce right now. I want to make gains. I don't want to risk losses over like whatever 25 crystals, which matters, but I just don't want to. I don't want to risk it. This one, like I said, we have massive gains we can get here and nothing to lose. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with this guy today. I see your reasoning, though. I see your reasoning. I just am not confident that I will get blue. I'm absolutely not confident that we will roll a blue star. You can very easily not roll a blue star. You can ask plenty of people about that. Let's do it, guys. Whatever we do, we're splitting hairs. These all need to be re-rolled. As long as we're re-rolling them properly and we're not making, a big mistake anywhere in here, we're good to go. I'm not going to lock flame resist. INL, why would I do that, brother? That's a terrible idea. And I literally need the stat that goes here. It's the stat I need. Yeah, I ain't going to lock that. We're going to lock 3, roll 3. We're making sure. Let's go through the process. We're making sure that we are not seeing a gold cost down here, that we are changing the craft options on our card. Black Panther. We are going to use our Black Widow card to re-roll the bonus options. We know we're on the right menu because we see select options at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and select the options. We are absolutely not changing channels. That is ridiculous. I don't do that stuff. Physical attack, crit rate, and max HP being locked. Rolling, poison resist, flame resist, movement speed. And that is how we are doing it. 150 crystals. Here we go. Wish us luck. No, I don't believe in that stuff. Go to this Crady talk. I'm not going to give you the chance to have confirmation bias increase your belief in that kind of madness. I will not contribute to such nonsense. Here we go, guys. Wish us luck. Rolling these 3, locking these 3, let it rip. Come on. That's not looking like what we need. We got ignore defense, though. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Woo. That's a big deal. It's not blue, but we needed ignore defense really bad, guys. Really bad. That 9.5% shores us up for now. It's not like I'm not, not a great result, but honestly, really good. And now I will roll another card next time. We will leave this. Now it's going to be between Luna and White Fox if we roll again. No, we're not going to get the Ghost Rider artifact. Yes, we're going to get the P card. And we will roll one of these other 2 cards with it. Possibly White Fox, probably Luna. I do not want to lose Pierce. I'm so tired of losing Pierce and walking backwards. So I'd rather roll this when we can like roll at it more than once, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know, that's one way to look at it, Goated. The other thing you could do is do some research on people's obsession with superstition, and you could look into terms like confirmation bias. Just an option. You don't have to do that. I could have changed channels. You could have learned about confirmation bias. I didn't change channels. You're not going to learn about confirmation bias. There you go. So good. Yeah, probably, Wayne. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I hate losing Pierce. I just don't want to do it anymore. I think I have to do it at some point, though. But yeah. Anyways, really happy about the Ignore Defense roll. That is very, very nice. Now we can roll this card without the desperate need to have Ignore Defense here. Granted, this is not on a blue star, so we can't count on it indefinitely. So, there you go. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. What's up, Bob? Nope, not the end of the world. But we're also talking about a choice that is like not even worth, you know, a ton of breath, man. We got a long way to go ways to go on those cards. We're going to be locking and rolling all over the place. A lot of them are cheap right now, and those are the ones we'll be going for. Very nice, man. Really happy to have the Ignore Defense. I can't like stress the importance of that. Like, we were so low on so many characters with Ignore Defense. So low. I think all of our like main ABXL characters were capped because I forced them to be, but barely making cap. And that's with, you know, Ignore Defense, Uru, and stuff like that. So really happy about that. Super nice. He's a little high on it, 18%. Good God. That's the speed types usually that suffer in stats. Now she's high as well. Because, yeah, I adjusted for it on a lot of characters. So, oh, it's looking good, though. Now we got it. Now we got it locked in. Yeah, because I'm guessing if I look here. Maybe not for her. I'm not sure. No, she's on dodge. Anyways, some of these I'll be able to roll off Ignore Defense rolls in certain places and stuff. Potentially. Like I said, it's a green star, so it may not stay. Meh. I think we're an everything player, Bob. I think we're a mediocre free-to-play player. I think that's what we are, so I think we'll just keep pressing forward. I don't think I'm going to lock any resists or anything like that. I don't think that's a great idea. But whatever we decide to do, we're just going to keep plowing forward best we can. All these done for the day. Check. All done. Don't need to worry about that for the rest of the day. We will grab up our dispatch rewards really quick and then take a look at a couple accounts. Going to be relatively fast today. Just trying to look at a few. Is Charlie still here? Looking for Charlie if we can find him. Heck yeah, man. Oh, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that, Ako says. Ako Sazy? Sazy? Saze? AKO Saze? Something like that. I'll figure him out. Appreciate that, man. No. I'm checking to see if Charles is here. Or not Charles. I think it was Charlie. Is it Charles? No, it's Charlie. I'm looking for Charlie, not Charles. Charles wants that rematch. Yeah, let's see if we can find Charles. Just AK. You got it, bro. You got it. All right, let's see. Sure, man. What do you want? Timeline battle? We better hurry. I don't know if Charlie's here, so yeah. Give me... Who asked first? Ninja out of here. Take it easy. Oh, I think Ninja's saying bye to Damien. Oh, later, Damien. I didn't see you in time. Sorry, bro. I hope you have a good day, man. Shavendra wants a look-see. She says it's better for World Boss, Scarlet Witch or Hulk. Scarlet Witch, I'm pretty sure, is better for World Boss than Hulk. I'm not positive. I don't have Scarlet Witch, but that's my understanding. I don't think Scarlet Witch is amazing for World Boss Legend, but I also could be just making that up. All right, all right. Well, let's take a look at some accounts first. Let's see. What's up, Shavendra? What you got? I got you on the friends list, right? I'm pretty sure. I think it's been a minute since we looked at your account. It's been a little while. Sword's coming along. Got them 4 gems. Well, 5 gemmer there. Good. What's up, Jasco? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by the stream. Appreciate you being here, guys. What up, Mr. Monch? What's going on, homie? Which card should I re-roll first? This one. This one for sure. Unless you're hiding a recraft ticket and you're just waiting to use it for some weird reason. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I would probably, I mean, you're going to want to go for the Pierce here. Hold on, crit damage. Yeah, you got some work to do on these other ones, but you already have the Pierce locked in. So finish this card proper first. Since it's already, basically you have 5% Pierce locked in on all these cards, right? And though they appear to all need work, this one just simply doesn't have 5% Pierce. So you might as well start here. And I would get this card looking nice and spicy and then move on from this card. And at that point, it's just going to be whichever one's got the worst stats, you know, that isn't going to like, you know, like if you're like me and you need to ignore defense and cool down a little bit, if you can find a card to work on that doesn't break those, you'll be better off. But yeah, start here and then move along, move on down the row. Most of these are looking about the same. They've got 1 or 2 stats I would lock as a free to play. Ouch. And then the rest just need to be re-rolled. I'm just snooping now. Now I'm just being a snooper. Snooping around. Looking good, man. Got your magic. I'm going to ignore that artifact. Swoop by that. I'm sure we've already talked about all that stuff, man. Should I lock all 3 blue stars? Let's see, now there's a good question. I didn't even look. You got crit rate, movement speed. You just have to ask yourself, do I want movement speed and energy attack on my final card? You're at final card stage, right? So you're either like locking this in and just doing 1 set, or actually looking at like making this a PvE set, but you are in that phase with these cards where you're looking at finalizing these cards. So you don't want to make a lot of concessions for bad stats. This is where crit damage rolls, I believe. So 1 movement speed stat on your final card set, sure, a little bit of extra movement speed, but not at the cost of like capping crit damage. So that's what you got to ask yourself, I guess. You could look at your other cards. You have crit damage here. You have mind resist there, so potentially crit damage. You have movement speed here. And you have all basic defense here. That's the other one. That's right. I always forget that. It's crit damage, all basic defense. So you don't have a lot of crit damage on your cards. And that's kind of how I would answer that question. Is basically like, you know, can I, like, do I have enough crit damage? And if you don't, you try to get crit damage here. If you do, you can lock movement speed, because movement speed's not terrible. But, yeah. I went too far. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got here this way. Oh, cards. Yeah, no, Luna is pretty crazy, but A. I don't know where this, like how this card got stuck on so many sets. I've said it before. Don't know where this came from. I don't know why everyone ended up on this set with this on their set. It's not bad, but like this is the, like Luna would be better by a lot. But it doesn't matter. Like this is a good set of cards. Don't get me wrong. Not saying it's not. But yeah, that's the question here. So, your crit damage looked pretty low. So I wouldn't want movement speed on like 3 of my cards, I guess, is, you know. You're gonna replace Cable with Luna? Do that. You could do that. Sure. And just go full hybrid. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely a good option. It looks good to me. And then, yeah, that's the ticket with these stats. Like, this would be better as all defense and probably crit damage. You need your crit damage to be capped. And then at a point, 1 or 2 movement speed rolls is probably beneficial. Although all defense would always be better than movement speed, in my opinion. So, there you go. Kind of vague answers, but sometimes it's like that. You got to weigh options. You know what I mean? So. All right. You got any questions about your roster, Shavendra? Who's coming up next? Who you tier 4 in? Who you tier 4 in? No. I just got the one. I'm going to ask people here in just a sec. Shiv just wanted help and got him on the friends list. So just jumped in here real quick because we didn't get a bunch of IGNs right out the gate. What's up, Bronson? How you doing, bro? That looks pretty tasty. Hey, you got some good options. Remember the tier 2, native tier 2 discount for Black Friday. I'm sure you're on top of it. So one of these fine fellows could snag an upgrade around Black Friday. Waiting for Mephisto? Ha! I will see myself out. That sounds like a good plan. A lot of us are waiting to see what Mephisto looks like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me scroll up. Has somebody been like, please look at my account, please? And I just missed you. I don't really see it. So if you're looking for account help, yep, throw in your IGN. I got one right here. Did we find Charlie? Or who? Yeah, I think it was Charlie. Did you pop back in here? I thought I saw you. Mark's here. What's up, Mark? Probably. Oh, so I try to keep one spot open. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, Spaghetti Monster. Okay, hang on. Let me try and focus on one thing here. I want to try and get them in order that they come up. So we'll grab Mark here. And I'm not going to do a ton today, guys. I apologize. This is just a little mini one today. Let me check. I swear I saw Charlie again. Maybe not. Maybe I made it up. I made it up. Charlie's not real. He's like the cake. Okay. No, I know you want to do PvP, but I think Charlie was looking for account help. There was a Charlie looking for account help. I just can't find him at the right time. And then I will grab one more here. I'm just going to do them in order. And here we go. Plus, I love Mysterio, so that works out great. Okay, I got 3 names here, guys. I'm going to pop them in chat so you know who we're looking at. There we go. And let's just get started on these really quick here. Boom. Pow. Zap. Let's go. All right. Hernan, what's going on? 148 on the badge. Swords are looking okay. Looking okay, but I gotta say, when you get to this point, 150 on the badge, you know, 4 tier 4s and stuff, 3 gem swords could be RNG, but don't sleep. If it's not and you're sleeping, get down on them swords, man. Tons of power in here. Did I miss you, Frosty? Oh, well, maybe we'll do a couple more. We'll see. I always am doing my best here. Yeah, 3 gems, Really want to replace those when you can, but these look all right otherwise. You are clearly working on them. You got 4 gems everywhere else. Hopefully you get some 5 gems soon, stuff like that. I think you said something earlier too, Frosty. Sorry about that, brother. Looking at your cards, these are good cards. Just make sure you're tactical with the rest of the cards you equip. You've got a really good start on a PvE set here. You want to watch out not doing the like, oh, I got Baby Spidey, I'm going to equip it. Oh, I got Black Panther 166, I'm going to equip it. And then the next thing you know, you've got all 3 of these kind of supplementary PvE cards equipped. You really want to watch for like Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are the big ones. If you want to splash PvP, you can fit New Avengers number 9 in here, but that's what I would recommend for the rest of your set. Nice blue dodge. Blue physical defense isn't optimal. You really want that ignore defense roll there. And then movement speed is not great as well. Movement speed, we were just talking about this being crit damage and all basic defense are both better rolls than movement speed. You do have some pierce here though. Let's see what's on the next card. Energy attack, flame resist, ignore defense. So you got 2 good stats here in ignore defense and energy attack. I try to clarify this often, but I'll say it again. From a free-to-play perspective, completely free-to-play, I think you take whatever attack stat you get on the bottom, as long as it's blue. But if you're a spender, even light spender, you might want to consider rolling for the all attacks on the bottom. It's just a very tedious proposition, and you're looking at a lot of cards. So free-to-play, I think this is great. You can lock these 2. Here, it was energy attack and dodge that you could lock. So you're in the same place on both of these cards, where there's probably only 2 stats that I would lock. Which is tough, because again, you don't want to lose Pierce, but you also don't want to lock bad stats at all. It is not a good idea. Oh, what am I talking about? You can't lock the energy attack here. This is just dodge. This one is just 1. So you might want to start here. There's only 1. I'll only lock the dodge here. I wouldn't be locking Biz Defense or anything like that this early on your cards, movement speed. No. Just re-roll them. So maybe start here since there's only 1 stat to lock. Re-roll that. So hopefully you can get some better stars. All right, and then these cards are great. I don't even need to look at them. If you've got them in some state of having good stats, those are great cards, and you'll be replacing them soon. Hopefully, if you get the right P cards. Looking at Dr. Strongay. Nice. You're missing your attack Uru, though. A lot of people make this mistake. They start throwing on Odin's Blessings, and they replace their attack Uru with the Odin's Blessings. You don't have to do that. You can replace... You can put 2 6-star energy attack Uru on here, as well as the Odin Blessings. So make sure you've got your double energy attack on all your gears. You're missing a lot. It's a lot of extra power you could add to your Doctor Strange, getting 5 or 6-star energy attack Uru on all of these gears. Got the artifacts, very nice. And then with your rages, this is another really important tip. You want to make sure you roll them to the 0.9 per 1% here. It reduces the cooldown on the CTP to 7 seconds from 10, which is a massive DPS increase, as well as just having 0.9 per 1 here being a massive damage increase. So a really important place to put some obelisks. Get that rolled up. You'll see a big damage spike. 1 per 1 crit with crit damage looks great. Same thing here. Make sure you're getting your 2 energy attack Uru on your energy attackers and physical attack Uru on your physical attackers. Power of Angry Hulk is great. Looks good there. Crit damage, 0.8 per 1 crit rate. Nice. Again, that's what you're looking for when you don't have a CTP. I'm going to stop saying it because this is true across the board. So anytime you see it, you know how to fix it now. Look at your Storm. This needs a better obelisk, but waiting for it. It looks like that's fine. Working on taking her to tier 4. Very nice. Keep working on this. And Hawkeye is fine, but eventually if you can get Overdrive or Power of Angry Hulk on a discount to reroll this someday, you could go for it. They're better. Power of Angry Hulk and Overdrive are better than Hawkeye by an amount. But Hawkeye is good. And if you're free to play and you're rolling these sets early on an account, settling for Hawkeye is just fine, in my opinion. You just probably want to change it eventually. I didn't check the nice energy on her. And yeah, here you want to try, and again, now we're talking about using a lot of obelisks, but you really want to go for that 200% down here at the bottom. But I will tell you, this is way more important than getting this to 200. Way more important. All right, looking a little further down the list here, I'm just checking for any other CTPs or any characters that are in a state of being built. And it looks like we're good. Your supports look really good. Really good. You've got all the key supports. It's really nice. Storm for your next tier 4 looks really, really good. I don't know if you have any interest in PvP. It looks like Sentry is not... There he is. So you are working on Sentry. Okay, cool. And then maybe with plans to pick up this uniform on discount, I assume, maybe Black Friday. Hey, it's Ruthless Pat. What's up, dude? Long time no see. It's good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Z Fandom, what you got? Is there something I need to know about Robot Legend plus Black Swan? My Strange isn't doing any damage to her. I struggle with Strange on Black Swan. That's one thing I can tell you. That's been my experience, is him breaking the shield is kind of tough, and he takes a lot of damage in there, but he works. He's just not one of the best for me. And then Grimy Pipes gave me a really good tip for World Boss Legend Plus Black Swan, and that is lining up your tier 3, tier 4 for when the shield breaks. So you can't always do it, but breaking the shield with your tier 3, tier 4 is bad practice. You want to break it down with one more rotation, and then when it breaks, do your big rotation with your tier 4, tier 3 to dump in all that damage when the shield is down. And yeah, I don't know. The shield, I think, is hit based. And that's about all that I know about that. Chat's going to help you out, though, because they probably know more about it than I do. I can almost guarantee it. But yeah, you can pick up Sentry's uniform around Black Friday. And then the other thing to watch out for PvP big bads, since you don't have one yet, is what Mephisto looks like. We don't know. Mephisto might be the biggest guy on the block. He might be PvE. He might not happen at all, but we should know within about a week. So something to consider for your big, like, PvP player. I see you, Rudra. How you doing, man? I just grab names in like chunks. Basically, I grab 3 or 4 IGNs at a time, and I'll go through them and then grab a new set if we're going to keep going. Today, I'm just kind of doing like a mini account help, so I'm probably just going to work through the ones I have. But I just want to let you know I do see you, man. Let you know how we do things. Yeah. Any other questions with your roster here, Hernan? I think a great tier 4 here. After her, I'm not quite sure. Probably Gwenpool. Speed coverage, man. You're missing, a lot of speed characters up here. So you do have Gamora, but no Bullseye. You do have Gwen. You have Spider Gwen as well. Ooh, Spider Gwen, you spot stealer. So you could consider Gwenpool. Her value is being sabotaged a little bit, but not a lot. So she would be a decent option for a tier 4. Jean Grey, still, while she's valuable, but with this one, you want to line up a tier 2 character for Black Friday. A native tier 2, excuse me. We should get that native tier 2, tier 4 discount again for Black Friday. So maybe that's your ticket. Maybe you go Storm, Ghost Rider, or Gwenpool. I would probably do Gwenpool first since you have her uni. If you're waiting till Black Friday to get the uniform for Ghost Rider, you could just build him right after. Yeah, if Ghost Rider had the uniform, I would have said go ahead and build Ghost Rider, but I just saw what is this, King of Hell? Yeah, King of Hell, and I was like, skirt, other direction. Because yeah, this uniform is a no-go, but definitely line up a native tier 2 for Black Friday. Have a plan for that, whether it's Jean Grey or Jean Grey, or maybe Jean Grey, because it looks like that's who you have. You could prep someone else for it, obviously. And then, yeah, Storm's great. And then, yeah, you can fit another native tier 1 in before Black Friday. I think you could do it. We still got 2 months, 2 solid months. You're about halfway through Storm here. Not quite. Not quite. So you got a ways to go on Storm, but if you could fit in another native tier 1, good. Better, though, to make sure you get the discount on that native tier 2 for Black Friday. So just plan accordingly. You know what I mean? And yeah, Ghost Rider's a great option. Ghost Rider is really good. I do notice you don't have his artifact though, so that does play a big part in making that choice. There you go, man. Hopefully that helps. I think I'm gonna move on to the next one here. Keep them rolling. But thank you for sharing, and hopefully we got you some decent answers. Retry. We're gonna have to retry. We're already friends. Who's retry? We're already friends. Are you on my friend list? No, here you are. What's up? Did you do a name change? I don't recognize that name. But anyways, retry. 92 on the agent badge, so pretty young. Good looking swords for a 92 on the agent badge. Somebody has not been sleeping or getting very good luck. 5 gem, 5 gem, 4 gem, 4 gem, 4 gem, 4 gem. Looks good, man. I did not buy an Epic Quest Deluxe pack yet, Agassi. We ended up picking up Multiverse Saga for the first anniversary on our account. Looking at your cards. Woo, 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 woo. We got the Marvel Zombies, baby. And you got the HP proc rolled, which is very nice. You know we love to see that. I might have to get up and get myself a glass of water here. Let's see. Stats. Phys attack. Could be all attack because it looks like you're spending a little bit. But good for now. Save your 5% Pierce. Phys, attack speed, all basic defense, ignore defense. Not bad. Not bad. Could use a little fixing up later down the road, but really good start on that card. Plus, that card is just awesome. Blue Phys defense, not really what we're looking for. Crit damage, energy attack, Phys attack. Beautiful roll on the bottom of this card, man. Woo! Beautiful roll on the bottom of this card. Perfect roll on the bottom of this card, no? So there you go. Looking really spicy, man. Energy defense, again, not really what you're fishing for there. Bottom of the card looks great. Bottom of this card looks great as well. Fits to that. Cooldown reduction blue is nice. Crowd control tied down if you're into PvP, which it looks like you are with this card set. This is actually a really nice roll on the top of this card. In fact, this whole card is like perfect. Minus this could be all attack. This is a really good card. Rolled really, really well. Congratulations. And then dodge max HP. Very, very nice. All basics, attack speed, Phys attack. So getting close. Really close on that one as well. And then missing the proc on the bottom. But other than that, looks really, really good. This is you, right, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, your cards are coming along, man. Looking really good. Let me know if you have any specific questions, Mark, about your account. Otherwise, we'll just take a look. Brilliant CTP of Greed. Rolled all boss as hell, too. Look at the roll on that thing. That is nice. Level 13 artifact. Looking good, man. Looking spicy. Yeah, dude. You don't need much help here. Wish you had better than a 3-star here. This is a bummer. She might struggle a little bit. You'll see how she does, but she might struggle a little bit. Where'd you see that? Where'd you see a rage with a... without a 7-second cooldown? We got to get all them rages with 7-second cooldowns. What do we got here? This is rough ski for Venom. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this is a really bad obelisk for him. You want to find some kind of mini rage, crit rate, something like that, to replace that. That is brutal. Yeah, it's like you hyper-focused into a couple characters, but these characters need builds. Your Wolverine is potentially a great character. He just needs a custom gear. Same with your Venom. Just needs a custom gear. Flame damage. Yeah, this again, you really could just use a custom gear. Needs a mini rage and flame damage. Go a long ways. Artifact's good. You need the CTP there. Hulk needs a build for sure. Yeah, I won't razz on you too much because I can see you got a long ways to go on some of these builds and stuff, but that's a thing. Like, really focus on branching out a little bit. You got a lot of power here. You just need to like farm some of these base materials and obelisks and stuff to be able to fill out your characters. They're missing a lot of ISO, obelisks, stuff like that. So would actually go a long ways towards making your account feel a lot more powerful. Yeah, a lot of characters to build too. Hard to even tell you which order to build these in because you just have a lot of good stuff here. Storm, Dr. Voodoo, Silver Surfer with the Void Knight uni. You've got Adam Warlock down here, no uniform though, or artifact equipped, so probably no rush there. Could get your crystals back though if you wanted to by ranking him up a bit. Yeah, stuff like that. Wow, nice. Mighty Liberation. Agent Venom though, see that. So yeah, just working on those builds and stuff. Bringing the rest of these characters up. Coulson, you know, get these guys to tier 3, tier 4, honestly, for like Storm. Bring this guy up. Great target for Black Friday, native tier 2, tier 4 discount would be this fella right here for you. Or Wolverine, you could get him built up. Is a great option. Either of those guys would be great for that discount. And yeah, you've got plenty of options for good tier 4s. I would bring Storm up, man, and excuse me, tier 4 her. I mean, like over any of these guys, frankly. You don't have an artifact for Ghost Rider yet. So he'll have PvP value, but it's not there just yet. And Storm just brings so much to the table, man. You're also missing your Zombie Strange, which maybe don't move on that until Mephisto comes out, because they cover the same bases. So, wait, what? I don't know what you're doing, Zach, but you're doing it wrong. Whatever it is, brother. You scared me because I do not like misleading you guys at all. At all. I'm sensitive to that. I don't like giving you guys bad information. No, dude. 0.9 per 1, 7-second cooldown, W. It's the way to go. It's the way to go. Anything else for you, Mark? Other than that, man, yeah, just keep it up. Dazzler's a great target for you got really good targets for mega tier 2s as well. You got a lot of you just need tickets. You need to farm more stuff, I guess. You don't need to rush these, but you got Nick Fury down here. You got Dazzler waiting. Tons of good characters down here. You got M'Baku still needs a build. I'm glad I looked. This is important stuff. Build M'Baku. Build all these guys. You got to get them ranked up. Very important. Leader doesn't even need a mega tier 2. You just got to get him to 6 stars, so just needs a rank up ticket, and you can get his 4-star passive to support whatever blast villain you end up using. Multiverse Saga is a tricky one. I personally think, I have the same answer I had before. I think my answer hasn't really changed. If you plan on playing this game long term, you're going to play your account for a year and you're pretty damn sure that's what you're going to do, this is a good investment. If you're not going to play long term, this is not a good buy for somebody. You're not going to buy this and feel like, oh yeah, look at all this crazy stuff I just got. You're going to get Franklin Richards, who you can get anyways, who's okay and is stuck at Transcendent Potential. And you're going to get a CTP selector. But what you really get is access to a whole nother set of emblems. This is what you really get. And you get more emblem data, more enhancement kits, all that, because you can run these twice a day. But you get all these extra emblems, and then those allow you to get a bunch more stars, which allows you to get more of these rewards. It allows you to actually get into the CTP and the Odin Selector and level up your daily rewards. So do I think it's worth it? Yes. If you're going to play long term, so you can actually benefit from the emblems you get from it. And I always would recommend, somebody saved my ass with this. I was contemplating buying this before the anniversary, because every day you can do it, you're stacking up emblem data, blah, 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 blah. But somebody told me, wait till the anniversary, there's a crystal spending event. And that is the best advice. Wait for Black Friday. There will be a crystal spending event. And that way, if you do purchase Multiverse Saga or an Epic Quest, the huge chunk of crystals you're spending on this will apply to the crystal bonus mission, which we actually have running right now, don't we? Is this crystals? No. Yes? Yes. And I spent some crystals. You can work your way, like, what is it? It's 5,000, right? So just for getting that pack, if you wait until we have one of these, which could be right now, actually, we have one running, but I wouldn't do it now because you're likely to spend more crystals on Black Friday or the anniversary and actually finish this out, which is the big deal, right? Getting to like this. But you get halfway through, you get all these extra rewards. So I'd advise you wait. See you, Chester. Have a good day, my friend. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. You want 0.9 per one. That's what, here, I'll show you mine one more time, Zach. You want them to look like this. They need to roll this 0.9 per one of dodge rate and crit rate. This is the stat. And then when you get this max, and the max is 0.9 per one, the cooldown becomes 7 seconds instead of 10. And that's what you really need on your rages. So it's this line, 0.9 per basic damage per one. Gots to have it, baby. You gots to have it. All right, man. I think we pretty much got you all squared away. Do you have any other questions, Mark? Alrighty. I think we pretty much got you. Yeah, it's really going to be like focusing on bringing up tier 3s as well, not just like funneling everything into a couple characters. It's looking good, dude. Keep at it, man. You've got some really strong stuff. I giggle because these guys are like stratosphere breaking strong, and then you've got Venom who needs like an obelisk. So keep it up, man. You're doing good. You're doing good. Account review stream win? Like a whole stream of account reviews? Oh my gosh. I don't know how far into that I would make it, bro. I might keel over. I do quite a few of them on Mondays, but they're so slow. That's the problem. But it's okay, because otherwise I'd run out of people and we'd end up just doing them all the time with people in the chat. And I like you guys, but your accounts are boring. So I like seeing new people. We got some swords here. That's good. You got doubled up reds, and it's good because you're just 1 gem wasting, but you're right about to the point where you want to just lock in on this 4 gem. Replace this with a blue sword. You're missing out on extra instinct attack. And once you get into tier 4s, it matters. So I like to go ahead and just get the blue sword. 159 on the badge. Don't sleep on your swords. Make sure you're doing all your challenges in Otherworld Battle at the beginning of the season and stuff. Clearing those out to get as much Rune of the Unknown as possible. And don't give up on your swords, because they're a huge source of power. Shafted. I'm guessing that's shafted. And trust me, bro, I don't know if you saw our last roll at swords, but we dumped 4,000 Rune of the Unknown, I believe, into our swords, plus a bunch of rolls with runes. 0. So I feel you, man. Sometimes it's just RNG. There's nothing for it. That's what I got with 7 seconds and 0.9. Then you got it, Zach. That's the one. That's the one. 6K. Brutal, dude. That's even worse. Like, because you have so many, like, mine are harder to get upgrades on. I feel you, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss. That's, like, brutal. Well, good. I'm glad you're keeping up on it, though. I'm glad you're trying. Don't give up. Dodge good. Lightning resist bad. Mind resist very bad. So, yeah. You lock the 1. You roll it. 7 qualities. Nice. Energy attack. Attack speed. Lightning resist is okay. This is okay. Could be better, but not bad at all. Good start. Good on the bottom. Unfortunately, not a lot of good stars to lock there. What do we got here? Fizz attack, crit rate, movement speed, ignored defense, lightning resist, dodge. Someday, you may try to turn this into HP and this into all basic defense or crit damage. Totally up to you. For now, definitely leave it because you've got other priorities. This card should be something else. This card wants to either be Ghost Rider or New Avengers number 9. You pick. Ghost Rider's leaning into, hey, Nadar, what's up, homie? If you want to go PvE, put Ghost Rider here. If you want to go PvP hybrid, put New Avengers number 9 here. But this card is not very good. It's going to be in your way. You've got it looking about as good as you can make this card look with these bottom options. But the biggest problem with this card is this right here. This proc is unfortunately activated when you get hit. And this is very difficult to proc in PvE. So this is more just like a PvP proc for 20% energy, which is nowhere near as good as the 20% HP proc from New Avengers number 9. So I would stop crafting this card, frankly. I would just keep working on this one for now and consider, obviously you don't have to do everything we say, but consider Ghost Rider or New Avengers number 9 instead of this card. And then we were right here, I believe. Nice roll on the bottom. Looking good. His attack, cooldown, all basic. His defense, lightning resist. So again, a couple stats that could be improved later if you come back to refine these cards a little bit. But other than that, not bad. Exact same thing here. The bottom 3 are good. The top 3 don't look good. The way I advise, go ahead and get this up to, finish this card first without breaking the Pierce on these. Replace this card, finish that card. Then, once you have 25% Pierce, come back. You can fix these cards one at a time if you like. 2 P cards dumped on the Ghost Rider, but just 1 blue dodge. Yeah. Gotcha. So you're trying to at least get 3% Pierce on it before you swap it in. Is that what I'm... Gotcha. Okay, sorry. I missed working on the Ghost Rider card too. Sorry about that. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ghost Rider. I think getting Ghost Rider on your set would be more beneficial. You want that 20% all attack proc. It's so good. And then you can swap this thing out of here and get it out of your life. You get another reroll maybe, unless you're really... I would say reroll because I don't even know if you did do a PvP card set. I don't even think this makes the cut. I don't think this cuts the chut. So, yeah. You might even end up using it as a reroll. Of course, that's up to you. I'm not directly telling you to do that. I'm just saying if you're not going to save it for a PvP set, that's a fortunate side effect of this is you will have another reroll. But yeah, I think I'd work on Ghost Rider, try and get 3% Pierce, get that equipped. Be good for you. Good for your account, get that 20% proc. Looking in here, we got a Mighty Greed, and it's rolled just so nice. We got a Rage, and it's rolled just so nice. Attack Uru. HP Uru, looking so nice. Gasp. Same thing here. You can get the max roll here on the bottom. You want that 7-second cooldown on your competitions. It'll make a really big difference for you. So try and re-roll that when you can. Of course, that's fine. I don't even need to look. We got here flame damage and a mini rage with crit rate. Looks really nice. Nice. Going to tier... Oh, he is tier 4. Hello, you went for it. You don't even have a CTP yet. Good deal. No artifact either, though. Interesting. People like Ghost Rider, man. People like Ghost Rider. I'm gonna... Hot take here. Ghost Rider's kind of a dork, man. I hate to break it to you guys. I don't know if you knew that. You guys know Nicolas Cage played Ghost Rider? You remember that? You seen that? You heard about this? Just saying. Guy's kind of a dork. I like him, don't get me wrong, but I'm surprised so many people love the dude. There's actually a couple characters in this game that I am shocked that they're like fan favorites. I'm like, really? I would expect like Wolverine to be the character everybody just pees their pants over. Luna Snow makes sense. Scarlet Witch makes sense. You know, some of those make sense, but like Venom is a character I would expect people to lose their mind over. You know what I mean? Just from the comics, like, you know, it's not about the game, it's about the comics. Like Ghost Rider is just kind of silly to me. Just me though, don't get me wrong. Personal opinion, it's a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry. That's not important to your account advancement. I don't think, at least. Watch the artifacts, no big deal. There's just one here on Wolverine. You got a lot of like artifacts that could have been used to roll for more artifacts. I do not recommend putting a 3-star artifact on every body, which looks like what you're doing. It's okay, but I don't recommend it. It wastes a lot of essence, and artifacts are so hard to get. Nice, got the Mighty Greed here. This wants to be 150. And then you've got... Who's coming up? Who's next? Okay, no body. No body. So... Who am I looking at here? Mysterio. Whose account is this? Do we know? I probably just missed it. He is a skeleton on fire. There are points for that. And hey, Fandom. Don't get me wrong, man. What was that movie? I like Nick Cage, dude. I love that he just does like all these crazy projects, dude. It was like Color Beyond Space, I think maybe is what it was called. Color Beyond Space. It was like an eldritch horror, kind of like H.P. Lovecraft kind of movie. Yo, what's up, Al? What's going on, dog? I don't think we're going to do any more. I'm kind of stalling here. Oh, that's right, Master Rishi. I'm sorry. You can tell I'm getting tired because like we were just talking and I'm like, whose account am I looking at? So it looks like you probably just tier 4'd Ghost Rider, I'm guessing. So you just did a tier 4. I don't know what your plans are before Black Friday, but you obviously have a couple really good characters lined up. I mean, this is her older uniform, but you have native tier 2s for that Black Friday discount. So whatever you do in between now and then, null would be great, really great, if you could get it done. Yeah, that's going to be the trick, right? You'll have to decide if you think you could get null to tier 4 with enough time to do the tier 2, native tier 2 discount on Black Friday. I think you could do it. You got 2 months, and I think that might be a good idea. With 6 tier 4s already, you could probably... Your null is just looking good too, man. You got the Mighty Greed, you got the Artifact, just like ready to go. You know what I mean? Sitting at level 80, so that might be a good idea. If you think you'd rather kind of play it safe and do a native tier 1... Oh, then I would do null, bro. I would do null. You already have a massive head start, dude. I would just do null. And then if you have that much mats already, you have enough to lock in your null, and you might have enough to like... I wouldn't do it. Here's what I would do if I were you. I would do your null, get it done. You already have a ton of mats, it sounds like, which is great. You got a big head start. Just do null, get him done, then save for Black Friday. When Black Friday hits, you'll have the right amount of materials to do a discounted native tier 2, tier 4, and then slam straight into a native tier 1, tier 4. Because you'll have extra materials. Does that make sense? So like you shouldn't have... I don't think you'll have enough to do null, then a native tier 1, then be all set up to do the native tier 2 discount for Black Friday. I think that might be a stretch. If you think you can do that, go for it. And if you can do that, I'm seeing speed type problems again. You do have Gamora. Yeah, no Gwenny P, which is all the way down here. You could consider Gwenpool. I just don't love it. You already have Gamora. Gwenpool would probably fit pretty well for coverage. The Lifestyle Series 1 thing going on here, which doesn't work great. Yeah, as far as what unis to get, you might... You should take a look at your account and really decide if you think Gwenpool's Dark Pool uniform would be a good pickup and a good native tier 1, tier 4 for your next native tier 1. She's going to cover a lot of bases for you still. You're going to be in the same boat I'm in, which is basically Lifestyle Series 1 might outscore her, but I think you need a crazy build, like a crazy build to do that. Silver Surfer, Hela, Gwenpool. Let me take a peek. I like Gwenpool. The thing about Silver Surfer is it's like in a line behind a bunch of other native tier 2s, which doesn't mean you shouldn't get it. It just means it's going to be a while before you can squeeze him in for a tier 4. And as a PvP character, the tier 4 is kind of what's going to make him work. You know what I mean? So I like the other two more. Hela as a uniform to get, yes. As a tier 4, no. And then anything you buy, I would wait and see what Mephisto looks like. Wait till this weekend. This is kind of true for everybody and anybody right now. Mephisto has the potential. First of all, we don't have 100% confirmation we're getting Mephisto. It's a data mine. Second of all, he could be terrible. But third of all, he could be game-shatteringly good. He has the potential to be a hybrid character like Jean Grey, where he was PvP and PvP. Well, I guess what I'm getting at is if he's really, really good, I would take his uniform over Silver Surfer. I wouldn't bother. I would focus on this guy. Because if he's good, he's going to be the kind of good that, like, he has native revive just like Silver Surfer. I mean, he's potentially a very good character. If you love Silver Surfer, great character, great way to go. I think those are all three great uniforms. I think Gwenpool might actually be a really good play for your account. You're a bit on the border, but PvP and PvP, is that what I said? Probably. Both, all the things. He might be good for all of the things, whatever they are. PvP, 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 and PvP, baby, all day long. But no, something to consider. Plus, you've already got him level 70. Yeah, man. I don't know how many crystals you have either, but factor that in. I think your choices are good ones. Hela is a great support. I don't love her as a damage dealer, so that's just me, but I think it's a great support uniform. Also, though, let me look at your supports really quick, and then I'll stop. I'm about to lose my voice. Let me look at your supports here. So M'Baku's ran off. I think he's up there at the top already. You got Leader, 6-star, very good. Black Knight, very good. Okay, nice. So everybody's at least rocking up here. There's Dr. Voodoo. I think this uniform is exceptional. And if you're looking at uniforms to pick up and you're thinking about picking up a support uni, it sounds like you're into PvP. But this guy is a support for everything. So maybe consider Dr. Voodoo. He's got damage reduction, so you can use him in Team Battle Arena. He's got high damage, so you can use him as a damage dealer. You know the drill. He's got tons of good stuff with this new uni, so a good one to consider if you're looking at a support uni. Gwenpool's amazing. And then I'm looking for like there's Coulson. Of course, a tier 3 for Coulson is always a good idea. It looks like M'Baku is up here in the Transcendence. Perfect. Got it. Yeah, they look good. And then you've got Nick Shuri. You got Nick Fury to go with your Nick Shuri? Not yet. That's okay. So yeah, man, good plans. That's a lot of words, but what you had planned is good. Couple extra tips to consider maybe with those things. Looking really good, man. Looking really good. Hopefully got some help in there and all that rambling. Appreciate you sharing, brother. All right, I'm getting out of the account help thing. I gotta get out of here. I gotta eat some freaking food, man. I am hungry. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get into some more shenanigans, guys. We'll probably get another mini account help going on between now and next Monday for sure. We'll get some more account help in. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. New dispatch guide available, the advanced guide, if you want to check that out for some more tips for dispatch. Next guide, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start working on artifacts, essence, and rifts, because that's something I think new players really need some help with. All right, guys. I am still old and gray. This is still free to play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. We'll see you on the next one, my friends. Thanks for hanging out.